Greetings, you. Ooh. It's my microphone. Can you hear me? There we go. Greetings, YouTube. Sorry about that. It's been a minute. It's your boys. We back in the building. Lone Wolf and Cub is in full effect. I am OG Ant.
EK.
We in the building. You know what it is already. How y'all doing? We are back in effect. I'm alive. Again, I keep tempting fate and doing the damn thing. So hey, we are here. Salute. What's up, Pan in the building? What's good, my boy? Hey, appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for being here. Lone Wolf and Cub is in the building on a funky Thursday. We doing the damn thing. We here to talk movie news, reviews, interviews, games, reactions, more. We gonna do it. We got a lot of stuff to talk about today. So we want to thank you all for being here. Do me a solid. Actually, you know what? I'll do it. Fan is blowing right into my microphone. There we go. Hey, it's live, y'all. It's live. All right. How y'all doing? OG Ant is in the building. DK is in the building. I see people starting to come in. Hey, we appreciate y'all. Thank you all so much for being here. Hey, there's so much to talk about. So we're gonna jump right in and get started as people start to hopefully climb into the live. What's good? How you doing today?
Feeling good.
Good.
Yeah.
We had a great afternoon. So we're excited to talk about it. Yeah, we're gonna talk about a lot of things, including our own spoiler talk about Spider-Man Brand New Day, which we literally just got back from seeing. So it's still fresh in our minds. So I'm really looking forward to that. Let's get some of the other stuff out of the way, just so you know. Lone Wolf and Cub is going to be at Urban Action Showcase, November 14th, Saturday. We're going to be at Urban Action Showcase. We're going to be covering the event. We also are going to be vending. So we're going to be selling our statues, our T-shirts, our artwork, stuff like that. So we really hope that you all, if you're in the New York area around that time, if you could stop by, come to the Urban Action Showcase. It's an all-day event. It's like a big deal. It's like a major thing that's popping off. You got famous people that'll be showing up. We got movies that are going to be screened in all the various theaters. You got vendors of all different sorts that are going to be there, walking the floor and everything. It's a vibe. So, hey, if you get a chance, do that. We're going to put a link out. If you purchase your tickets through our link, you'll get a discount. So, hey, be on the lookout for that. Lone Wolf and Cub will also be at Moonfest. We're going to be at Moonfest in September. Moonfest is in Aurora, Illinois. We're going to be at Moonfest and also selling our T-shirts and our statues and things of that nature. And it is a festival that celebrates Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders. It's also a vibe. It's our first time actually being here, so we're really excited to be at the venue. So this is good as we start to build our portfolio. We are presently in talks with a couple of companies trying to get some promotional partnerships with them as well. So we're working on that. So be on the lookout for that as well. And yeah, I mean, we're here on the YouTubes when we can be. It's not always possible because of health, because of schedules. We work, we're very busy. But we doing the damn thing. And to me, one of the most important things of what we do on our show is, as you can see right here, we rocking the merch, right? But again, is dope, it's exciting, it's colorful. But don't just take my word for it. Hey, listen to this guy right here.
Hey, Kung Fu heads, check out our merch store. We have the coolest martial arts tees on the market with new drops every month. Purchase a shirt with the promo code Kung Fu. That's KUNGFU. One word to get a $5 discount off your order. And now back to the show.
Hey, you already know what it is. So, hey, that's what's up right there. And when we talk about our merch store, as a matter of fact, I'm just going to pull it up real quick. We vibing right now. I want to show you guys our latest shirt, which I'm very proud of. In addition to our bad bitches shirt. Yeah, we got one. I love this shirt. I think it's really dope. So we got Angela Mao, Yung Ching Ching, Kara Huey, Lily Lee. Of course, there are obvious other greats, and you'll see those in a second. But we really love this shirt. So this is one of our latest. So check that shirt out if you're interested. We want to make sure that we also hook up the ladies too, because I got a couple emails like, "Hey, when you gonna make a shirt for the females?" I'm like, "That's fair." So trying to keep everybody happy. This is one of my favorite shirts. I cannot wait to show this shirt at Urban Action Showcase. Kung Fu Soul, right? With three legends. Three legends. You got Carl Scott, you got Michael Jai White, you got Ron Van Cleef, Black Dragon. I mean, I love this shirt. This is my design. I did it. I'm so proud of this shirt. I love it. I love the way it looks. Yeah, it's a vibe. I really dig this shirt. And it comes in white. It also comes in black if you're interested. So this is one of our dope shirts we're very proud of as well. And then I had the opportunity to meet her a couple of years ago, and I was fascinated by her. She's wonderful to talk to. She's down to earth. She's not one of them bougie Hollywood types. She's very, very like grounded and everything. I just love talking to her. Lady Dragon herself, Cynthia Rothrock. So I went ahead and I did a design dedicated to her. I wanted to do something that was classy. Didn't want to exploit her for her beauty, which she's gorgeous. Even at this age, guys, she's bad, right? And so I wanted to make sure that that I was respectful in the art and the way in which I drew her, and I think this came out fantastic. So shout out to DeMarco who drew the dragon for me because I did not do the dragon. But it is dope. I'm very happy with the way it came out. And so again, hey, cop this if you're interested. Because again, we doing big things. We trying to even custom jobs. People have hit us up and like, hey, can you do this for me? Can you do that for me? So far I've done two custom jobs. To me, they came out fantastic. I think they were pretty happy with the shirts, but again, I'm not a professional artist. I just do the best that I can. Oh, lastly, this is a shirt I was messing around with. I did Snake and Crane Arts of Shaolin T. Again, messing around, trying to do something different with Jackie Chan's hair, trying to make it flow. And that's another shirt. So again, I think our shirts have a great price point. They're not super expensive. I think $20 is pretty good. But I also recognize that, times are hard. So everybody can't, get a shirt. But if you get an opportunity, cop one. We're very happy with the work that we're doing. So, hey, Lone Wolf and Cub, we in the building. You know what I'm saying? Hey, so LWAC merch, LWAC, Lone Wolf and Cub merch, MERCH, one word.com. And, get yours today. All right. Check them out while you can. Let's say hi real quick to the chat as they're popping in. Let's see what's good. All right. Shout out to Gigi. Hello, Gigi.
Hey.
How are you? Gigi's in the building. Let's see who else we got. We got Pan Mulattoism. All right. Salute. Back at you. Salute. All right. My man, 10 grand is in the building. BG Bernard Green says, good evening, OG, Aunt DK, and Clan. What's up, my boy? Appreciate you, man. Thanks for stopping by. And my man, 10 grand is in the building. Bobby Coltrane. Girl, I think I better let it go. What's up, my guy? He's in the building. What's good? He says, salute at chat, Lone Wolf and Cub. What's up, my boy? Appreciate you, man. Thanks for being here, man. Thank you so much. Bernard says no, Jim Kelly. Oh, you want a shirt with Jim Kelly? I got a Jim Kelly design that I did a while back. I'm not too crazy about the way it came out, so I think I'm gonna redraw it. I think I'm gonna redraw that one. You know what I'm talking about, right? That yellow one. So I think I'm gonna redraw that one. So I'll get back to you on that, man. But we doing some things, man. We started our catalog. We're gonna start filling our catalog because we want like when we go to these shows, we want to make sure that we have like a catalog that's just out on the desk so people can flip through. So I already started designing the catalog pages. It's very difficult. So I did 2. So I'm gonna let you guys see what we've done so far. Kevin Gasser, hey, salute, bro. Thanks for being here. Kelly says Jim Kelly is the best. Jim Kelly's dope, no doubt. Rest in peace to the king, for sure. So here's like so you get to see right here. Here's our catalog. So this is our Lily Lee tee. So this is how we advertise it. So when a person comes to our booth, right, maybe that t-shirt is not there, but they get to look through and see other shirts, and maybe they might want to order one right then on the spot. So far, like I said, I've only done 2. Here's my other one. This is my Avenging Eagle tee. I'm sorry about the light shining onto it, but I freaking love. Hey man, I'm happy with what we doing, man. Also, too, I don't have it ready to show you guys, but my preliminary Jackie Chan Snake and Eagle Shadow statue it came together really nicely, right? I mean, it came together very nicely. The portrait is spot on his face, the pose, everything. Oh man, it's fantastic. So we're working on 8 diagram pole fighters with Gordon Liu, and we're working on Jackie Chan Snake and the Eagle Shadow. So we doing it, y'all. We doing it. Thank you all so much for being here. We appreciate you all so freaking much. So those are some of the things that we're doing. Now, for upcoming things that are coming up on the channel, we have a review for Shaolin Prince that's coming up. We also have Challenge of the Lady Ninja review that's coming up, and we got Hitman and the Hand of Buddha review coming up. So be on the lookout for those on the channel as well. We're also doing a top 5 Hwang John Lee moments, like kind of his banger type moments that we picked that we wanted to do. We wanted to show that man some more love. Hwang John Lee moments that are really dope. So we're gonna be doing that on a Who You Got top 5. So be on the lookout for that. So we got a lot of content that's popping off that's coming your way. So be on the lookout for that. Also, let me keep going. I'll just keep going.
Yeah.
Also, August 8th. So not this weekend, the following weekend, August 8th at 6 p.m. Lone Wolf and Cub is having its second, because we had one already, second annual Top Kung Fu tournament, Top Kung Fu Hero tournament. So we're going to be it's going to be a very interesting tournament where we basically going to be pitting different martial artists, hero characters against each other in a tournament style that is very much like March Madness, and they're going to be battling. And our host of panelists, we got panelists that are going to be here, and we're going to be like debating who should win each round, along with comments from all of you guys in the chat, who will then be able to also vote, and we'll add up and tally up all the votes. And once we add up and tally up all the votes, that person will win and move on to the next round, so forth and so on. If you know what we're talking about, if you've already watched our tournament of Kung Fu villains. So this is a tournament of Kung Fu heroes, and we are super duper excited about that. So be here on August 8th at 6 p.m. Go live with our tournament and our panelists. And really excited for that. It's going to be myself. It's going to be Cub. We got Sifu Quasi from Kung Fu Chronicles. We got Mystica Jade. She'll be here. We have Gary from the Fan Film Dojo. He's going to be here. It's going to be great. It's going to be absolutely great. So hope you all can be here and participate and chime in, kick back and relax. We're going to have a ball, and looking forward. Absolutely. I'm so excited just thinking about it. We're going to be looking forward to doing this Kung Fu Hero tournament. So we hope that you all can come August 8th, 6 p.m. right here on Lone Wolf and Cub. It's going to be a vibe. So hope that you all can do that and kick it with us. All right. Let's run to the chat real quick. My man, all the way from Brazil is my man. Cesar's in the building. Hi, OG. Hi, Cub. Hi, everyone. Hello, my good friend. How are you? Thank you for being here, man. Hey, we saw your picture in the Discord, bro. I don't believe that. That's not Photoshop, bro. That's not Photoshop, Cesar. Is that Photoshop? I swear. I'm having a hard time picturing Bruce Lee in this outfit. Sammo Hung right there. That's a tripped out picture, man. Please tell me where you got that picture from, bro. I need to know. I need to know. Also in the chat is my man. The other guru Fossils in the building says, "What's up? What's good, my food fam? What's up, man? Salute, man. Thank you for being here, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you. It feels good to be getting healthier, like feeling like I'm gonna make it. It does. It feels good. So I'm in a good mood. I think let's clear all of our news and stuff and let's get through all of that. And after we get through all our news and stuff, then we'll go into our spoiler talk for Spider-Man. We'll save that for last. All right. So right now we're gonna start off with some of the things that's going on around the interwebs. First thing, let's talk about today. So I woke up this morning to a clip. I woke up this morning to a clip from, and I hope this works, man, because people keep saying they don't hear the sound and stuff. I hope this time I hope that they are hearing the sound. Let me just double check. I like to make sure everything good. That okay. It looks like everything's good. Okay. So I woke up today to a clip from a movie. They've only shown really one trailer for this movie, which I'm kind of surprised. I thought that they would maybe they're trying to keep it all in. They don't want to ruin anything, but I think they need to try to amp this movie up a little bit more, considering what we got in Mortal Kombat, which I thought personally, Mortal Kombat, if you go back and check out my review, it was entertaining, right? It was entertaining. It's better than, in my opinion, it's better than it's definitely better than the first Mortal Kombat. And it is definitely better than Mortal Kombat Annihilation. But something about that first one and the music and everything is just a little bit better. But it's entertaining. It's entertaining. And so you can't have that conversation about Mortal Kombat without talking about its competition, which is essentially Street Fighter.
Yeah.
So I woke up this morning to a trailer. I made sure you didn't see it. I woke up not to a trailer, but to a clip.
Okay.
And I want to share that clip with you all so that we could have the discussion. And then let's talk about it. Let's talk about it on the other side. So here, ladies and gentlemen, is the clip that was released today from Street Fighter, the movie that's set to come out later this year. So here we go.
Ryu.
Okay.
I know what you're capable of. Show me.
Let's go! Look, I think you already know who it's gonna be. That right there, that should tell you everything. Okay. Jason Momoa as Blanca. You got the two-leg kick.
Stop! I do not wish to fight you. Then you die. Okay?
You die.
I want you. Oh, okay.
Perfect. All right. So, yeah. So just right off the get, I want to hear your initial reactions. I'm gonna let you go first, and then I'll follow you up. So, I mean, you just saw it.
Yeah.
That was your first time seeing it.
First time seeing
So you're
that,
reacting to it live here. What do you think of what you just saw?
I'm cautiously optimistic because with how Ryu was portrayed in the first trailer that came out for this, I feel like I get where they're going with him. So that's cool. Not the teaser trailer, the first trailer. So it seems like they're sticking to that in this clip. This is the first time I got to get a feel for how Blanca is going to be in Street Fighter, and knowing how he is in the games, I think they're being consistent with that. So I hope they stick to that. I hope they don't try to make him something he's not, because the thing is, as much of a wild guy as he is, he's still like a good person. So like everyone thinks that he's just this monster, but no, he's not. He's a human being. He's a lot more feral in terms of how he fights, but he's still a good dude at heart. So that's what I'm hoping we'll see more of, and I think that's what they were trying to show here.
Yeah. That's your opinion?
Yeah.
You want to know what I think?
Yeah.
Garbage. Garbage. No, bro. Okay. No, I won't say garbage. Well, no, it's garbage. It's garbage. But I still want to see it. You ever seen you ever see a car crash? You're like, I gotta look. I still want to see it, because one thing you cannot deny, they're definitely leaning into the video game of it all.
Yeah.
Right. So I got to give them props for that. It's just, I don't know, aesthetically, there's things that I don't like. Let me put it that way. So it can still turn out to be good, but aesthetically, there's things that I don't like. First of all, I'm having a hard time accepting
Jason Momoa.
No, Koji.
Andrew Koji.
Andrew Koji as Ryu. Again, it's the same thing. It's the same problem I had with He-Man, right? When I see He-Man is buff. He's Ferrigno-ish. He's like the dude who plays Reacher. He's big, right? The dude who plays He-Man, he's fit. He's fit. He's not he's not buffed. He's not ripped. He's fit. So I had a hard time accepting him as He-Man, even though overall, now that I've seen the movie twice, I enjoyed the film. Same thing here. Andrew Koji is thin. He's thin. I'm sorry. He's thin. He's not, man. Look at the sprite of Ryu, right? They're making the same mistake that they made in the Street Fighter movie with Van Damme, where you had Ken and Ryu. They were in the movie, but they didn't look like the characters. You just put one white on one guy, one red on the other. So I'm having a hard time accepting him. I loved him in Warrior. The guy can fight, no doubt. The other problem I have, okay, so you see, and this is where you make it is substance, quality over content. Listen, bro, you have to have, in my opinion, you spent all this money, paying money to all these people. You gave money to Momoa. You gave money to 50 Cent. You gave money to all these actors, right? But you just, because that's a name, right? What I see when I see that guy, you know who I see should be playing it? I know it's going to sound crazy. Brian Lee should be playing that character. Brian Lee, who was in The Furious. Brian Lee from, what's their YouTube channel's name?
Oh, Marshall Club.
Marshall Club. That ape monkey style. You've seen it already.
I've seen it.
I see him. You put him in the right makeup. He was even kind of doing that. Maybe Jason Momoa. He was doing that thing that Brian Lee does sometimes. Okay. Mm-hmm. Like Brian Lee does a good job of playing. Like he did the simpleton type thing that he was doing in The Furious. It was very similar. It was reminiscent of that performance. It's my personal opinion. I think that, and I hope that they do. And I hope that maybe I'm just being overcritical from a 20-second thing or whatever. We need to develop the characters too, right? And it's so many characters. So how are you gonna do it, right? But then you slap Jason Momoa in this thing, you put him in the makeup, you put him in the fur and everything, and then you had him do a little donkey kick or whatever. But I don't know. I just think Brian Lee from Marshall Club, I think he would have killed that role. And his fighting style, again, if you're gonna make a Street Fighter movie, man, put some real martial arts in it.
Yeah.
Come on, man. He put 50 Cent in there. We know he's not a boxer. I don't care how many punches he thrown. I don't care how much of a tough guy he says he is. Whatever. Put a real boxer in there. He don't even look like a crazy haircut on him.
Two castings.
He looks crazy.
Yeah. The two castings I'm the least on board with from what they showed in the first official trailer for 50 Cent as Balrog. I'm still not fully convinced with that.
No.
That and Andrew Schultz as Dan.
My God.
As Dan? No. I'm not seeing it.
He's barely likable on YouTube.
In real life.
Right. And you put him in a movie. Jeez. And then, again, am I missing something? Is he a martial artist? I don't know. I have heard no story of him as a martial artist.
Never heard of him.
Right? There's all kind of dudes threatening to whoop his ass on the interwebs.
I think that's part of why they cast him, because Dan in the games is treated as more of a joke compared to some of the other characters. But still, I'm not seeing it.
No.
Now, for this trailer and what you were saying,
yes.
I think Brian Lee does have the attitude, and he does have like the personality,
that wild style, that animalistic technique that he was doing in the Furious
to play someone like Blanco.
Yes.
What I don't think he has.
I know what you're gonna say.
It's his physique. His physique is off.
No,
Blanco.
You putting the fur on him. You putting the fur in, bro. You can overcome that. You can overcome that.
I'm not saying people with weight can't perform. We've seen Sammo Hung.
He's big, bro. He's not fat.
I'm not saying he's fat, but he's chunky. And that Blanca,
he's broad shouldered. Okay, well, we can agree to disagree. I mean, no homo. I'm not physically attracted to the guy. I think he's in shape. To me, I take in shape and can do the role and do the moves over absolute. Like, some things you can overlook. You can overlook it if it, like I said, I watched the He-Man movie. I was not enamored with the way that he looked, but the fighting and especially towards the end when he was doing his thing, I was like, okay, I'm in. And then I started enjoying the movie. But bro,
I can see Brian
just
Lee,
because
like,
just because Jason Momoa is a big guy, that don't make him the best person for the role.
No, I'm not, and I'm not saying him being big is all it takes. I'm saying like that's a factor you have to consider. Now, Brian Lee, I think he, like, if he were to work out for the role, he could do that. He could do Honda. They cast somebody else for Honda, but I think he could do either of those two roles with some work and time.
Again, get a real Japanese sumo wrestler. Get a real guy. Get a real guy who also aspires to act. This is my feeling. I feel like, what's wrong with getting people who did the stuff or is adjacent to it or near it or around it, right? Like, okay. The female actress who is in John Wick, who plays Hiroyuki Sanada's daughter, she's a dancer and a singer, correct?
Yeah.
So because she's a dancer and a singer, she was able to pull off the fight moves, and it would look believable because of her. It's like Cara Huey, right? She's a dancer. Michelle Yeoh is a dancer, and so because of their dancing, they can pull off the martial art moves, and it looks believable. And that's why I never fell for the argument. People like, oh, Cara Huey, she's just a dancer and this and that. She didn't really know martial arts. I don't care. She looked like she did, and she made it look like she did, and it made her incredible in those movies, right? We just watched My Young Auntie last night, right? And she's dope.
Yeah.
So I care about people being closer to the thing and doing it. And they can learn a few little extra things than someone who's like on another spectrum, right? I mean, Andrew Schultz.
I'm not.
Oh, come on, bro.
Not seeing.
And I know somebody gonna say, "Oh, you just hating on him because he's a Trump supporter." I hate him. Yeah. But if he was good in the movie, I would say it. If he's good, I vow to you all right now. If he's good in the movie, I will say it. All right, you heard me say it right here. If he's good in the movie, I see the vertical is not. We can never get both in on both pictures. The vertical, if he's good in the movie, I will say it. But
I think they whitewashed his casting because in the games he's Asian. But putting that aside, I mean, if he's good in the role, then fine. I'm just not seeing it right now.
Yeah. I also too. I'm gonna say this. I don't like the fireball charge up. Right, the fireball charge up. In my opinion, I think it takes too long. Like, I'm not gonna watch you pull up all your chi while you're sitting there going. While you're doing all that, I'm either running or I'm hitting you, and it's like, again, this bothers me. Like, I'm like, oh man. But again, I could be being overcritical.
There is some wind up in the games depending on the kind of fireball.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
If you're doing a supercharged one, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I'm still gonna go. I'm still gonna enjoy. I'm still gonna watch. But it's just, for me, I'm just a little bit off kilter. What's say the chat? Well, I'm just gonna cut you off. What are you gonna say?
Oh no, you're good. So I looked it up. The
Mhm.
dude who's playing Honda, Hiroki Goto.
Mhm.
So I told you before that he has a fat suit
Mhm.
for the movie.
No, I don't remember you telling me that.
Yeah, he does.
Okay, so he's not fat. He's not sumo build.
Yeah. So he's not a sumo. He doesn't have a sumo
Is
background.
he Japanese?
He is Japanese. He is Japanese,
Mhm.
and even though he doesn't have a sumo background, he does have professional wrestler experience.
Boom. There you go.
So
there you go. And that's what I mean.
Mhm.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. So yeah. Let's see what they're saying in the chat real quick. Cesar's talking about what I said earlier. Some of those pics of Bruce appear in some documentaries like Bruce Lee, the Legend. Oh, okay. That's where you got it from. Okay. Did you see the trailer for the new Yasuaki Kurata movie? No. What's the name of it? We could watch it right now. What's the name? Tell us in the chat, Cesar. Let us know. Bernard thinks that the Street Fighter clip looked good. He said it looks good. Okay. I ain't mad at you, bro. Hey, listen. We agree to disagree. Cool. I'm still going to support the movie because I want to see martial arts films, even the video game stuff. I want to see them. So if it's good, man, I'll be fair, bro. I promise you, I'll be fair. I will not poo-poo on the movie if I think it's good. But if it's not good, bro, hey, man, I got to say it. I can't just, this is a movie. We review movies here. So I have to keep it a buck.
Mhm.
Bobby Coltrane says, hope they stick with actual character development.
Agreed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fair. Yeah, they got it, bro. They got to develop the characters, Bobby. You spot on, bro. The characters, it has to be character development. Or are you just looking at a bunch of, okay, now it's Chun-Li's turn to fight. Okay, now it's Vega's turn to fight. Okay, now it's Dawson's turn. Like this type of thing. Let's also have some character. Listen, if you haven't seen Street Fighter, the animated movie, the movie's dope. That's a dope movie, right? I still, every time I think about Chun-Li versus Vega when he comes while she's taking a shower,
Yeah.
that fight scene in her apartment,
Mhm.
like all these fight scenes that happen, you're like, damn, like you have to make a concerted effort to develop the characters, to make the audience, to endear the audience to the characters, is what I'm trying to say. So that's just my opinion. But I agree with you, Bobby. Absolutely. Bobby says yes, bullfrog. I think he's talking about Brian Lee.
Yeah.
When he's doing the bullfrog style or whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's like bullfrog and ape and all this stuff, that running stuff he was doing. Man, I loved it. I was like, man, he's dope. You killed my father. I love that, man. I thought, to me, that's my favorite thing I seen him in. Now, again, I'll be fair. I did jump on him. I did jump on him for Gladiator Underground. Yes. I'm gonna be honest, right? I was glad that you guys did a feature, right? But I gotta also grade the movie, and I didn't like all that dingling in the mouth stuff. That shit was whack, bro. But notice, in the Furious, they didn't have you do none of that stupid shit. You see, right? And look how great that was. Look how people are singing your praise. That's what I mean, bro. That's what I mean. Don't let nobody write no stupid shit into no script where you doing some dumb shit, defiling yourself, or even it wasn't even funny, bro. It's like weird. Like, I would never do that. I'll never put on a dress. If they told me that I had to put on a dress, I'll never, okay, in this scene, after you bite his penis off, you're gonna pick it up and you're gonna put it in your mouth and simulate it going. Nah, bro. Get the fuck out of here with that, bro. Hey, listen, y'all can hate me. I know they kind of ghosted, like they not responding to any of my requests or anything. Maybe they listening, maybe they're not. Maybe they don't even watch us or know we exist. Maybe they don't. But I know some people who got on me because I made comments about what I said in my review of them. I was being honest. But you redeemed yourself, bro. And you redeemed yourself completely in The Furious. Completely. Right? And you want to know something? I'm gonna say it. I think you stole the show. I do. I think you stole the show, bro. I think, especially in that return when you came, you run around the corner, and then it was 5. You was in the middle, and the other. Hey, bro, props to you, bro. I'll keep it real. So I'll be fair. If a movie's good, I'll say it's good. I'll have no reason to try to poo-poo on anybody, bro. Mm-hmm. Cesar says the name of the movie is called The Living Dragon. Okay, we'll give it a look. We're gonna give it a look in a minute. Okay.
Golden Touch just popped in.
My man 10 Grand's in the building. Golden Touch. What's up, my guy? He says, what's good, fam? What's up, OG and DK? What's up, my guy? Appreciate you, man. Thanks for being here, man. Okay, so we covered Ryu and Blanca. So now I'm gonna cover something else. All right. And here's the thing. Some people are gonna say, well, why are you talking about this? This has nothing to do with martial arts and kung fu. That is incorrect, as evidenced by what you're about to see. So I'm going to play the clip. I'm not going to even tell you what it is. I'm going to play the clip and then tell me what your immediate thoughts are. You as well in the chat. Let us know what your immediate thoughts are. Here we go. Oh, wait a minute. What am I talking about? We talk over this one. My bad.
Oh.
Shang-Chi versus Gambit. I forgot I made this little thing. So it'll play. Shang-Chi versus Gambit. For those of you that don't know, there's a little movie coming out in December called Avengers Doomsday. And as you can see, there's a scene here in the trailer where Gambit goes up against our man, Simu Liu as Shang-Chi. Right? Now, can I start this one?
Sure.
All right. So first, right off the get, let me just say this one thing. All right. It is going to be fantastic to sit in a theater and watch characters bang off of each other, as we just saw in Spider-Man Brand New Day, which is fantastic. We're going to be talking about that in a few minutes. It's fantastic to see these matchups. I would have never thought in a million years that I would see Shang-Chi fighting against Gambit, right? I would have never thought that in a million years. But here's what I'm going to say, right? I never thought, okay, so I knew that over the years there was talk of Channing Tatum playing Gambit, right? And then when we saw him in the suit in Deadpool, my mind accepted it because, it's Deadpool. Deadpool is not a parody, but it's kind of playing behind some walls, different walls, fourth walls and things of that nature, that I would be like, all right, cool, let's just let it rock, right? So when I saw him, I was like, oh, he's there.
Yeah.
Did not expect to see him in this movie. Right, for real. I did not expect to see him in this movie. I think they toned down the suit a little bit because he looked a little bit top heavy in Deadpool. This looks a little bit more streamlined. So it was great to see, but hard to believe Shang-Chi is the master of Kung Fu, bro. That's his name. That's the comic book.
Yeah.
Shang-Chi, master of Kung Fu, master of it. Meaning he knew all the styles, he knew all the techniques, he was mad dope, right? Super, super, super skilled and everything. And he got the rings. I don't see it. I think my money. Of course they're gonna do an even match. It's gonna be an even match. Same thing they did in Avengers, right? You had Thor versus Iron Man, tourist, with all this stuff, and it basically evened out, right? I think they're gonna do the same thing. They're not gonna because I think down the road they're gonna do that. They're gonna do an Avengers versus X-Men movie. So they're not gonna tip the scale in either side's favor. So I'm thinking it's gonna be a draw, right? But what did you think when you saw it? Like, what was your initial, like, what are your thoughts? Do you think like, oh my God, I can't believe this? You know, what is it that we're watching? You know, do you who do you think would win in this matchup? Do you think that this is gonna be good for, because I'm obviously upset that Shang-Chi has not gotten a sequel, right? I don't know why such a successful martial arts movie hasn't gotten a sequel. It's a little bit upsetting. But I'm glad he's in this movie, and I'm terribly interested to see what will happen. What are your thoughts about that? Seeing this matchup in the Avengers trailer, what are you thinking?
Okay. Well, first off, Latino Mifune, what's up? Hey, we're talking about the film versions, not the comic book versions.
Yeah.
So my thought is that it might look even once we see the movie, but not because one isn't stronger. I think Shang-Chi has him outclassed. Okay. Considering what his father accomplished in the movie, like before Shang-Chi got all of the rings, and what he did after he got all of the rings, I'm pretty sure it's safe to say Shang-Chi is stronger.
That's Siri listening to our conversation.
Oh,
sorry. Go ahead.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure Shang-Chi is stronger. I think if this fight does end up being even, it'll be mainly because it's a skirmish. It's not meant to be like a serious fight where it's to the death. Okay. It's gonna be a skirmish where they have some banter, they have some back and forth, and then they realize, oh, we're on the same side. So it's not gonna be like a serious fight to the death.
Oh, okay.
But I think Shang-Chi is stronger between the two.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Again, that's fair. I hope that he gets to showcase his martial arts prowess. Like, for real. Yeah. I hope that he gets to show off his martial arts prowess. Don't have him face Captain America, Sam Wilson, and or whoever. They might be on the same team. Don't have him face off against somebody who's not powered, like Yelena or whatever, and it's even. You're gonna lose me with that.
Shang-Chi's one of the bigger guns on their team.
Come on, bro. It's super powerful. So yeah. I want to acknowledge Mifune's in the building. What's up, my guy? Glad you're here. The Guru's in the building. What's up, my guy? He says, glad to see you see us again, OG. Glad you're feeling better. Thank you so much, man. We appreciate you, man. Thank you. I'm in the building. Yes, sir. Fune's in the building also. He arrived as soon as I saw the Discord ping. Yahoo! Thanks for being here, man. We appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see. Mifune says, I thought it looked like a cool fight. Yeah, I mean, we only got a little sampling right there. That's right. Not a full-on battle. So we'll see. But yeah, I thought it was interesting because again, we talking about kung fu versus
mutant
powers or whatever. So don't get me wrong, Gambit's one of the most powerful mutants in the whole X-Men universe. And if you've seen X-Men the animated series '97, he got a dope send-off in the last season 1, and it was super dope. So you got a chance to see his power. So yeah.
By the way, guys, I'm not saying Gambit's weak.
No, yeah, we're not saying that at all. No. BG Bernard Green says looks okay. Okay, all right. The Guru says they would have to redo X-Men after the franchise limped out so badly, but I don't trust Disney way of doing things. Let me just say something real quick. I'm gonna tell you something, and we're gonna be, just in case you don't want to know, the guru. We just came back from seeing Spider-Man No Way Home. Excuse me, Spider-Man Brand New Day, and the X-Men are in good hands. I'm gonna leave it there, and it's gonna be spoilers, just so you know. After the franchise limped out so badly, the X-Men franchise, it looks like it's in good hands.
Mhm.
I'm gonna leave it there. But when we get to our Spider-Man talk, it is spoiler, the guru, in case you don't want to know what we're gonna be talking about. It will speak to what you're talking about right now.
I was just gonna say that I felt like limped out so badly is accurate right now because
Well,
of the last X-Men movie that came out, which was Dark Phoenix.
I hated that movie.
Yeah. I
I hated
liked
that movie.
I feel like they went out on a high note with Days of Future Past.
I didn't
and
like Age of Apocalypse either.
yeah,
It was okay.
they went out on a high note with Days of Future
Days of
Past,
Future Past was dope.
and then they kept going. When they
Yeah, they
didn't
was like,
have-
let's just keep getting this money. Yeah, that was crazy. Let's see. Mufune says, based on revealed feats in the film so far, I think Shang-Chi has the edge.
Agreed. That's what I
Agreed.
was going off of. Yeah.
Agree. Yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
Absolutely. They should get a new Gambit too. They will. They will. We're gonna talk about it. We're not there yet,
Mm.
but you'll see. We're gonna talk about it for sure. Snake Man Bob's in the building. What's up, my guy? He says, what's up, OG and Cub? Leaving in the morning for California. Oh, he's going to Dragon Fest. Going to Dragon Fest tomorrow? Yeah, man. I wish we could go, man. But nah, we can't go. We got too much going on around here. Maybe next year we'll go. Maybe next year. Hope you have a good time though, man. Hey, and if you can, hey man, tell people about our channel, bro. I know you like, I don't work for you. But yeah, man, anybody who, tell them about Lone Wolf and Cub, tell them about our channel, tell them about our t-shirt store, tell them about our statues. Hey man, link them up, link us up with them, if you can. We really appreciate it, Bob. Golden Touch says, it's about time we get Gambit in a movie. They obviously gonna be on the same team. Should be a great fight. Yeah, it's gonna be all of them teaming up together to handle Doom shenanigans. Buffoni says, also as a member of the Guild of Thieves, most of Gambit's training would be focused on avoiding conflicts and less combat. Yeah, very sneaking around, picking pockets, all that good stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah, combat intensive than Shang-Chi, focusing more on stealth and infiltration. Yep. Agree. Yes, going to Dragon Fest. Nice. Hey, if you are in the California area and you're near Pasadena, hey, Dragon Fest is tomorrow. I don't want to say it's similar because I haven't been to Urban Action Showcase yet, but like they don't show movies and stuff like that and everything, but there are famous people that are walking the floor. There are booths. People are selling merchandise and things. They have some exhibitions up on the big stage, things like that. So, hey man, if you get a chance and you're in California and in the Pasadena area, check out Dragon Fest, man, tomorrow. We need to have martial arts conventions. We need to have them, right? Everything can be Star Wars convention or Comic-Con, right? Those things are very specific. We need this type of stuff that's specific to our niche, the things that we love. So yeah, check that out, man, for sure. Snake Man Bob says, I will pass the word on about your channel. Man, salute, bro. Appreciate you,
Thanks.
man. Thank you so much, man. We appreciate you. Thank you. Sharon Hennigan's in the building. What's up? Hey, Shay. She says, hey guys, hey chat. Hey, thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Sorry, I said Pasadena. Glendale, excuse me. In Glendale. We were staying in Pasadena. So we stayed at the hotel. We stayed at a hotel in Pasadena, but the event is in Glendale.
Okay.
Excuse me. Sorry about that. So yeah, if you guys get a chance, definitely want to check that out. Definitely. All right. So let's see. We covered that. We covered Shang-Chi. We covered Street Fighter. Hey, just real quick, talk to you guys about something else. You probably don't, maybe you are, or maybe you are not familiar with this. I've actually, believe it or not, actually seen this already. So there is a CGI movie. I think it came out in 2024, but it came out over in Hong Kong and mainland China. It never made its way to the US, and it's coming out. It's called The Kung Fu Kid. Um, Interesting that it's called The Kung Fu Kid. I've seen the movie. It's very MMA, Muay Thai. A lot of that is in the fight, is in the movie. It's entertaining. It is an entertaining little flick. So hey, if you get a chance, keep your eyes out for that. That should be coming your way. Um, yeah, it's entertaining. The animation and the fighting in it is pretty decent. It's pretty good. And this is our protagonist as he works his way up. He fights different guys with different styles. You got capoeira and Muay Thai and all kinds of different fighting styles as he's working his way up to the top. So really excited about this. Just got the screener. The screener was sent to me. So we will watch it and we will do a review for it for the channel so that you guys could make up your own minds if this is something that you are interested in. Right?
I actually saw this before. I think we watched it together.
Were you? I thought you were away in school when I watched this.
Yeah. Now it's been a while since I saw this.
Yeah,
but,
this, like I said, it came out like 2 years ago. Yeah.
So I might have to look at it again to remind myself of what happens.
Yeah, they sent me the screener. I've been obviously I haven't been around to be able to do it, but yeah, I'll have to give it a look and we'll check it out. This is just something that we saw. I thought would be interesting to make mention of.
Yeah,
and let you guys all know.
But it was cool, like you said.
Yeah, it was cool.
What I remember.
Yeah. And again, don't forget, I'm gonna say it one more time just so you all know. Listen, next, not this weekend, the following weekend, August 8th at 6:00 p.m., we are having our tournament of Kung Fu Heroes right here on Lone Wolf and Cub. We got a panel. Again, it's gonna be me, myself, Cub. We got Sifu Quasi from Kung Fu Chronicles. We got Gary from Fan Film Dojo. We got Jade Mystica. She's going to be here. We got a whole panel, and we're going to be debating and arguing and fighting on who is the greatest Kung Fu hero of all time. And we're going to be doing it March Madness style with our brackets and everything. For those of you who have seen our tournament of Kung Fu villains, this is that, but this time we're doing it with heroes. And who some people think. I've been getting a lot of messages. People have been telling me who they think is gonna win. I got people telling me Bruce is gonna win. I got people telling me Philip Kwok is gonna win. I got people with some dark horse people who they think is gonna win. It's gonna be a whole lot of fun. So again, if you get a chance, don't meet us there, beat us there. August 8th at 6 p.m. right here on Lone Wolf and Cub, our tournament of Kung Fu Heroes. Going to be a lot of fun. You get to chime in. You get to vote. We tally up all the votes after each battle, and then we just whittle it down until we get to the final, two, and duke it out. All right? So, yeah, let's see what they're saying in the chat. Hazuo's in the building. Hazuo says, I'm going to occupy the back seat of this ride with my mouth shut on MCU spoilers. I unfortunately know more than I wanted to about future things, and we'll be seeing Spider-Man tomorrow. Very good. Very good. Yeah, Spider-Man. We just came back from seeing it before this live stream. I'll say this before we even get into our spoilers, and we're going to be talking about it very shortly. I said this as we were walking to the car. And again, I said, it's not prisoner of the moment. Oh, I need to really think about this and process this. I'm thinking about the way I felt, how this movie made me feel as I was walking to the parking lot. This is the best Spider-Man movie. Period. Best Spider-Man movie. Tobey Maguire, Garfield, Holland. This is the best one. Better than Holland's first Spider-Man. Was it Homecoming?
Yeah.
Homecoming.
Far From Home.
Far From Home.
And No Way Home.
No Way Home. Not even with 3 Spider-Man. Not even with 3 Spider-Man and Doctor Strange. This is the best Spider-Man movie. You heard it here first. Now go see it. Go see it. You'll know I'm not lying. My eyes watered up towards the end. I was like, oh no, don't do it to me. This is not what I wanted to feel. Yeah, we're gonna get to it. We're gonna talk about it in a minute. It's freaking fantastic. It's fantastic. I'm not kidding you. This is because what it did, it fixed all the problems that I had with the previous movies. It did the thing that I wanted it to do. And all the other previous movies, we're gonna talk about it. We're getting there. It is the best one. Best one. And I mean, I like the Tobey Maguire ones. I like them. Now, I know some people say, well, the Tobey Maguire one with Dr. Octopus, the second one,
Yeah.
that's number 2. It was for me, it was number 1. It was number 1. It's now bumped down to number 2. It's still very good. It holds up very well, too, by the way. This Spider-Man is over that one now. Just wait till we talk. Okay. Give it away. But yes, thank you for that, Haswell. Appreciate you. Latino Muffin said, did you see the Kung Fu Kid dubbed or subbed?
Subbed.
It was subbed. It
Yeah.
was subbed. Yeah. Yeah. It was a while ago. Let's see. I can tell you just by what you're saying right here to Hazuo Mifune, it certainly couldn't be as bad as the comic story arc they named the movie after. It's not even connected. It has nothing to do with that comic arc. Nothing. You'll see. You'll see. Go check it out. Bobby Coltrane says it is the best one. Bobby Coltrane already seen it. Yes, sir. It is. It is the best one. Mifune says no one likes the 1970s Spider-Man movies. I did. What are you talking about? Yeah, I did. You talking about? I love that, man. When he was like, when they did the reverse camera when he come down from the ceiling. I love that, man. What are you talking about? This gives me tingles jingles. Come on. Yes. I love this. This dude had them colorful blue eyes. Hold on. Spider-Man. I think it was a TV show, or was it a movie?
I thought it was a TV show.
Yeah, I thought it was. Is that what you're talking about? Because I don't remember 70s movies. Are you talking about the 77 stuff? Because
well, there's a full movie.
there's a movie right there. Okay. Oh, maybe there's okay. Well, this is the Spider-Man that I grew up on. So, look hey man, I love that, bro. Is this what we talking about right here? Is this what we talking about? Sorry. How about now? All right. Is this what we're talking about right here, my guy? Yeah. Look how phony that looks. Look how phony that suit looks. Come on, bro. Come on. I freaking love this, Mifune. I love that you know about this, Mifune. Bro, this dude, Nicholas Hammond, with the sexy saxophone. Look, that's not even Jay Jonah. That's not Jay Jonah, y'all. Look at this. Look how phony this. Oh my god. Bro, come on. Tell me that wasn't incredible. Yes, I do know about the Tokus. He's talking about the Japanese one.
I remember.
That was kind of weird. I
With
think I
the-
showed it to you before.
with the wrench.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Spider-Man is Japanese live action. This cracks me up every time I see this too, but I don't have a fondness for this though. This always kills me. This right here. Like he holding a machine gun.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. All right, y'all, check this out. I gotta show this one. This cracks me up right here. Sorry. What did I just have? Oh, here we go. All right, here we go. Check this out, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. That's supposed to be fast transform. Oh my god. Bro, this is straight cosplay. Oh my god.
Rope.
Bro, that is too freaking funny, man. Oh my god. Okay. Oh man. Okay. All right, real quick. Let me just talk about a few other things real quick. So, if you probably know in the past year, if you've been paying attention to this channel and some of the news, we've been paying close attention to things that have been happening over in Asia, particularly with Shaolin, right? Shaolin Temple. And two of the high profile names that have recently visited Shaolin Temple or training gymnasiums that are Shaolin adjacent was Victor Wembanyama of the San Antonio Spurs, and also I Show Speed, who I think made a fool of himself.
He's a streamer.
He's a YouTube streamer who made a fool of himself, in my personal opinion. I think he embarrassed YouTubers as well as black people, acting a clown. But that's part of his shtick, the coonery and buffoonery. And he went over there and hey, it got views. I think that's what people mostly care about. But Wembanyama seemed to be taking it very seriously. He went over there. And so there's an article that came out about how to train in Shaolin Kung Fu. Like if you really want to go on it, there are these trips where they're like, I don't know, 7-10 day trips where you can literally go overseas and you can visit. Now, I don't know if you're visiting the actual Shaolin Temple, but I know that there are lots of these trips. So you pay a flat fee and everything is taken care of you, from food to your lodgings, and you get to actually train. If I ever am able to lose the weight that I want to lose and get back down to some semblance of good health, it is my absolute dream to go here someday. I'm hoping someday to go. But Jaylen Brown also went. Jaylen Brown, formerly of the Boston Celtics, now with the Philadelphia 76ers. I also saw pictures of him as well. So yeah, they all underwent professional training in one of China's Shaolin centers. They say China maxing. That's what they call it. It's a trend. Many are being drawn to martial arts such as Kung Fu, chasing physical and mental strength by living and training with monks in temples tucked away in high mountains. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, you don't have to go all the way. You don't have to go all the way to China to reach that kind of physical and spiritual enlightenment. You absolutely can train right here. There are some fantastic martial artists and martial arts instructors throughout the United States where you can get those same things. For me, it's more of the historical meaning, some of the spiritual meaning for me to go. I would love to do that. But anyway, fantastic article that in the South China morning press. So I just thought that this would be a good article if you're interested in looking at this. Is obviously there. It says, what is Shaolin Temple? And then they talk about the original temple, which was in Henan. And you see, as you can see, people go in, they're taking pictures and things of that nature. You also have to be careful that you're not going, because you can get scammed and you can wind up going to a martial arts school or gymnasium that is not associated with the actual Shaolin Temple, right? So you want to make sure that if you're going to the real deal, and make sure that when you do these things that, that you're properly vetting them. But look, people go there just so they could get their photo, right? Get their photo op. And I'm not mad at it. Says here, anyone can apply to join the Shaolin Temple training camps. To do so, you just have to visit one of the center's websites and book your stay. Prices range from around $300, which no way, to around $1,800, right? Including accommodations and your meals. See? Be sure to plan your experience in advance as places get booked up quickly, especially in the summer. According to TikTok influencer Rivada Dutta, who talked about her Shaolin school journey online. Shaolin Yunnan, the temple Duda trained at, was open to foreigners, she says, adding that while the training difficulty was tailored to one's level, the monks would challenge her. So yeah. And then they kind of talk about what your day is like in Shaolin. According to a training schedule on Shaolin Zhangzu's website, students are expected to wake up at 5:30 a.m. and they get a total of around 4 hours of Shaolin Kung Fu training throughout the day. There's also language and culture classes. At Shaolin Tagu, students can expect to learn Shaolin acrobatics, Sanda, which is kickboxing, takedowns, punches and kicks, and power stretching. On some days, students end their days with calligraphy classes after dinner, which is often strictly vegetarian or vegan, right? So ain't gonna be no pork chops at those meals. In terms of living conditions, some bloggers who visited these Shaolin schools say the facilities were extremely basic, no electricity. Rooms are typically shared and are extremely basic, dusty, no light with nothing more than 2 beds, i.e. 2 pieces of wood with a tiny mattress on top. Yowza. The humble surroundings, however, allow visitors to regain mind space and focus, the blogger added. Although it may seem rough on the surface, be sure that anyone would adjust to the lifestyle and end up going with the flow. For me, it was very helpful to find a peaceful balance, reconnect with my body, and enjoy every single moment of the day. I will say, bro, for 1,800, damn. That's not your flight. That is not your flight. That's for you to be at this facility. That's a lot, bro. For 1,800, that's a lot. I mean, I can't sleep on a regular bed. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough on your boy, especially. I'm out of shape. But anyway, I just saw this article, and I mean, they're promoting it. They are welcoming foreigners to come and visit. It's a way for them to get money to pay for upkeep and salaries and all those things that they have to provide, making sure that the facilities are taken care of. But it's something for you all to consider if you're into that kind of thing. Check out the article, right? That's kind of where I'm at on that. Just wanted to put that out there. And something that I thought was interesting. I thought I would mention this as well. For those of you that don't know, production has begun for Shadow's Edge 2, with both main stars coming back. So you got Tony Leung, Kai-Fi, and Jackie Chan returning for the sequel. I can't tell you how much I love this movie. I absolutely shocked that it didn't get the pub that it deserved here in the States. I have it here, right here. I have my own copy right here of The Shadow's Edge. And I absolutely, this movie's dope. If you get a chance, Check this movie out. I think we will do a movie watch. We'll do a movie watch on this one. It is incredibly entertaining. The fight choreography is dope. The story is well written. The cat and mouse that's happening, the point break of it all with the young team. And believe it or not, even though there's a young team that's built into this story, Jackie Chan does get a huge amount of screen time. It is not like, oh, Jackie Chan's only in it because he's old now. He's got this little small part. He's the main character, and as well as Tony Leung as well. It's a really, really great film. Interesting that they're doing a sequel. I guess they felt like it made enough money overseas. But they really should, in my personal opinion, they should make an effort to market it over here. The problem is us, right? We're not going out and seeing these movies, right? It's just like The Furious. Listen, so far, well, Spider-Man. I still got to put The Furious ahead of it because Spider-Man is dope and it's got great action in it. But Furious is balls to the wall. So right now, to me, still the best action movie of this year so far is Furious. But Spider-Man is like right there. It's like right there. It's easy to give Spider-Man to catch it up to Spider-Man because of superpowers and webs and Hulks and all these things running around. Whereas The Furious is just people. So I got to give The Furious still the edge. My point being, though, was that The Furious, as great as it was, did not do numbers like I thought it would do here in the States. It's freaking insane. That it should do. And so them doing Shadow's Edge means they're not banking on American money. So we'll see what happens. I'm certainly looking forward to it. And we're going to figure out a way to do a movie watch. We're going to do Shadow's Edge movies watch on Discord. So be on the lookout for that. All right. Yeah, Shadow's Edge. So check that out. Real quick before we start our Spider-Man movie talk, why don't we run over that and see what they're talking about here? Let's see. Bobby Coltrane saw the cool 70s Spider-Man. Mafune says, I'm having fun listening to you share your joy for the 1970s Spider flicks. Bro, man, with the sexy saxophone. And man, you talking to like a huge Spider-Man, bro. I'm really aging myself right now. Back when I was a child, there was a show, you all heard of it. It's called Sesame Street. But Sesame Street had there was another show that also was on PBS, and it was called The Electric Company. Right? The Electric Company was somewhat like Sesame Street, though it had fewer puppets. There were not a lot of it was live actors. In fact, Morgan Freeman, that's my introduction to Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman was on The Electric Company. That's where I knew him from, right? They did a segment on Electric Company with Spider-Man. They literally did a segment with Spider-Man, and it had a cool intro. Spider-Man, where are you coming from, Spider-Man? Nobody knows who you are. I used to love this stuff. Oh my God, man. I mean, again, all right, here we go. Spider-Man meets the spoiler. Actually, no, let's just do this one. Let's do this one right here. Check this out. There's another one. I don't know. You guys maybe, I don't know. I don't know how old some of you are, but just tell me what you think. Okay? Here we go. Look, Morgan Freeman right there.
How's it going?
Everything's everything, old dude. Hey, what you doing?
What do you think I'm doing on the electric company? I'm reading. What would I be doing on the electric
Morgan
company?
Freeman.
Shooting fish?
All right. What you reading?
What else? Spider-Man
Hey.
is my best.
I like him a lot myself. Say, listen, speaking of Spider-Man, guess who's going to be on the electric company?
Mason Reese?
No.
Why not? He's doing everything else.
I know that. The man that's going to be on the electric company is none other than Spider-Man.
Oh,
Get out of it. Hey, easy, let me explain it to you. Spider-Man is like in a funny book. It's a cartoon guy, you know? I mean, he ain't a real person. He's just a drawer. All right? You tell
speed
me
it up.
that Spider-Man's going to be in the electric company. I believe that. I got to be some kind of dummy, you know what I mean? But, you know,
Look,
I
he's
wasn't
got the
born
webbing
yesterday.
under his
Oh,
arms.
Jay Arthur knows when somebody's pulling a joke on him. And I ain't no dummy, you know what I mean? I mean, if I was going to believe that Spider-Man is going to be the electric company, I'd have to be some kind of a yo-yo, you know what I mean?
Talk, though.
But,
So yeah, this is. I want you to hear Spider-Man intro. Well, they're not doing it, but anyway, the Spider-Man Electric Company Spider-Man intro. That song is so freaking cool. Oh, is this it right here? This might be it. Let's see if we can get it. Oh, that ain't it.
Theme song.
Huh?
It says theme song.
That ain't it. Well, take my word for it, guys. It was Spider-Man. Where are you coming from, Spider-Man? Nobody knows who you are. It was really cool. Anyway, so yeah, that was my thing back in the day, man. So yeah, I absolutely love it, Mufune. I love it. Mufune says, "Oh, I think they were TV movies technically. Yeah, they were. They were made for TV movies." Bobby Coltrane said it was a TV show and TV movies. Yeah. Bobby, the Guru says, I grew up on Electric Company Spider-Man. Exactly. Yep. It says, do you know about oh yeah, we talked about this already. Yep, Chip Fields' mom, Tootie's mom from The Facts of Life. Yep, that's her mom. Chip Fields also is the woman who burned Janet Jackson in Good Times with the iron. Yep. Sharon Hennigan says, oh my God, how I never knew Spider-Man had an actual show. I knew of Batman, of course, but Spidey I only thought was animated. No, he had his own show. Japanese Spider-Man has a Zord before Super Sentai Power Rangers did. Let's see. Sharon Hennigan says, yeah, that Speed kid been trying to do everything. He's grabbing his moment. I saw the Wemby pick from there. Yeah. Snake Man Bob says, a group of us martial artists went with Eric Lee in 2007 and 2008 to the Shaolin Temple and trained with the monks for a week. Did you? Oh, man, Snake Man. How was it? Did you enjoy yourself? Oh, man, that's freaking awesome, man. I know that's going to live with you forever, right? And you went with Eric Lee. Man, I know that's going to live with you, man. I know it will. I absolutely know it will. The Gurus, Tiger Style. Wow, that's freaking awesome, bro, that you had that experience. That's all. I'm happy for you, bro. I really am, man. The Guru says, OG, I'm still in awe with your David Chang Shaolin Magic statue figure. Great, man. Nobody's bought it, though, man. It's kind of weird that no one's. I thought that one would sell, man. It's not moving. A great idea, including the Mantis bug right there besides David, is new. Mine. Mantis. Yeah, thanks, bro. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, man. Hey, man, if you guys are interested in collectibles, man, I'll at your boy, man. Hey, like I said, I'll hook you up. Right now, we are in the middle of our Gordon Liu 8 diagram pole fighters. with the wolf alongside the wooden wolf. And we are just finished our Jackie Chan snake in the eagle shadow statue. It looks fantastic. He looks dope. His face is perfect. Oh my God. I'm so freaking excited. I'm getting better, guys. I'm getting better. Super duper excited about that one. Yeah, man. We doing some things, man, for sure. Thanks to Guru. Guru also says the Furious is likely going to be like the Raid movies. May not be the box office bomb, but word of mouth and legs will people seeing and wowing it on stream. Yeah. Yeah. A couple of weeks ago, we watched it. Watched it with a group of people on the channel, and I think everybody on the channel was pretty happy. It seemed like everybody was happy.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Bobby Coltrane, the Electric Company. That's right. What? Why don't I sit down? And what? What movie is that? I'm trying to figure out what movie he's quoting from.
Oh, Return of the Dragon, Way of the Dragon.
I still
Why
don't.
don't the black dude? Will you? Can you help me?
I don't remember
Is that-
playing this. What? Why don't I sit down? And what?
Oh, maybe
I don't
just
get
remember.
it. Guru, let us know what reference that is.
Mm-mm.
Sesame Street, Electric Company, and Zoom. Yeah. And it's the Great Space Coaster. Get on board on the Great Space Coaster. Man, I had a great childhood, bro. That's all I know, man. My childhood was good. It was wholesome. It was fantastic, man. Dude, the good old days. A part of me wants to go on a Discord and pull up my app where we watch cartoons, and I just want to pull up just watch. Man, we could watch Thundercats, or we could watch Voltron, or Robotech. We just pull it up and just start watching all the episodes. That would be a lot of fun.
Mhm.
I know you probably not into that. You're not into
What?
like Thundercats and all this stuff.
I mean, I've watched it before. Same with Silverhawks.
Yeah, Silverhawks is showing on regular TV right now. But I have this cool app where you can watch all the different like cool things. Mafune says, I did not know Spidey being on Electric Company. Yep.
Mhm.
Sure enough. That is some good Spider-Man music. Yep. The Guru says Hanna-Barbera's 67 Spider-Man cartoons. Of course. We could watch that too. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't be mad at that. Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. I love that, bro. Dope. Golden Touch says, can't wait to see the Jackie Chan statue. Oh yeah, man. Bro, he's dope. I'm so proud of the way he came out.
Mhm.
I just can't wait. I can't wait to, oh my God, I can't wait to show it. He's dope. He's absolutely dope. Oh my God. Contact is the feeling. It's the moment where everything happens. Contact. Let's make contact. 3, 2, 1. Contact. That's another TV show from my childhood. Oh man, bro. He just gave me the tingles, bro. Oh my God, bro. I forgot all about the end. How's it go? Take a fly in the sky. I can go twice as high.
Reading Rainbow.
Take a look. It's in a book.
Yeah.
A reading rainbow. Oh my God. None of y'all childhoods, none of you young people childhoods like that. Y'all don't even stay inside long enough to even watch stuff like that. Y'all out here robbing people.
No.
Give me a laptop. Give me an iPhone.
Maybe Gen Alpha. I had a good one.
No, you had a good childhood. You did. But man, these new kids, man, they don't even know what we talking about right now, bro. Man, 3, 2, 1 contact, bro. Yes, sir. Good call out, bro. Appreciate you, Bobby, for sure. Yep. I know some people like, what is he singing? What are you talking about? What? Why don't I sit down and what? Oh, oh. Why don't you sit down and shut up? What? Why don't I sit down and what? I said, why don't you shut up? Sit down and shut up. Why don't any of you who want me to shut up come down here and make me? Why don't any 50 of you down here come down here and make me? Yeah, this fool is mine. Watch your face, baby. Don't hit the face, baby. Y'all, let's watch Last Dragon, man. He say, because the Shogun is the master. Why don't you sit down and shut up? What? Why don't I sit down and what? It cracks me up every time. Good call out, the Guru. The Guru said you're actually wearing them on your shirt, OG. Yeah, you got me. You got me with that one. Let's see. Sharon Hennigan says, OG, your memory's pretty good. What was the TV show? It was Asian. There was a little boy whose best friend could turn into a plane or space. Girl, quit playing. Space Giants. I can't even play it because last time I put it on the channel, they took the video down. Space Giants. Goldar, Silvar, and Gam. That's the father, the wife, and the son. And the kid had a whistle. Beep, 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 beep. If you blew it 3 times for the father, 2 times for the mother, once for the kid. Yeah, it was dope. I just love that show. Golden Touch said, you just took me back with that contact theme and Reading Rainbow. I'm telling you, man, this stuff was good. Oh, what about this one? La 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 la. 1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana, 4. You have no idea what I'm doing, do you?
I've heard that before.
It was called the Banana Splits.
Oh,
another TV show. And it's the Great Space Coaster. Get on board on the Great Space Coaster. We'll explore on the ride to fantasies to a place where we fly fast and free. With new friends and new things to see. We'll sing you through the galaxy on the Great Space Coaster. Oh, you don't know that?
I know of it, but it wasn't mine.
It was, back in those days, TV shows were live action, but they mixed in puppets and cartoons. This is what I was trying to make my website. When I made my website, when I was doing my public health thesis, that's what I was trying to recreate. If you watch, you pay attention, you see some of the stuff we did was live action, and then some of the things we did was with puppets, and then some of the things we did with live action and puppets. I should show them one of my videos. I should show them one of my videos. Let's see. Go ahead and talk to them about wait, what before they say? We're enjoying them warm nostalgia vibes. I know, bro, man. I could help it, man. I could not help it. Bobby Coltrane said, oh no, the Guru says, I'm gonna search for 321 Contact, which I still don't recall at all. Yeah, it was dope. Sharon Higgins says, thank you. That was my sheet. Couldn't recall the name. It's okay, Cub. You will have your oldies one day. He will.
I have my oldies.
He has his. He has
different generation. I watched different things. No, I remember hearing about the Great Space Coaster.
Yeah, you've had your share of
Yeah, I've watched a lot of stuff growing up.
I'm trying to see. I want to see something real quick. I want to show you. You guys want to see where are my videos? Where'd they go? I want to show you guys. I'm going to show you guys something real quick. Where's my stuff? How come I don't see it?
Project maybe.
It's not. No, it's not on the project. Go ahead and talk to them about what movies we're going to be watching today.
I think one of them is Mysterious Footworks, right?
Yes, we're going to be watching Mysterious Footworks, and we're going to watch Deadly Act. Just overall, tell them how you feel about those movies.
I like Mysterious Footworks. Snake Deadly Act, I actually haven't watched from start to finish. I've just watched like a couple scenes.
Okay.
Yeah, but Mysterious Footworks is good. I do like the movie. Towards towards the end, like the fighting is like it picks up. I think what was his name? The lead actor, Serious Footworks, Kung Fu cast. Charles Hung, yeah, as Three-Eyed Lou. I haven't seen him in much else besides Gooseboxer, but I like this much better.
Hey, chat, quick question. When I was showing you guys those videos, like from earlier when we watched the Street Fighter Ryu versus Ryu versus Blanca. Were you guys hearing the sound? Can you let me know? Were you able to hear the sound? I want to know if you were able to hear the sound. Just let me know. Keep talking. You can't have dead air. Say something.
Oh, I'm looking at chat. So
The talk
says Golden Touch said the cartoons back then had unforgettable themes that decades later still make us smile. Yeah, I can see that.
Okay, I want to share something with you guys. This between us, guys. This has nothing to do with kung fu. It has nothing to do with martial arts movies. Ray, let me answer this question real quick.
Mhm.
Where the guru says, where would Snake Deadly Act rank among your favorite Wilson Tong movies? Well, Wilson Tong movies that he's a lead in. Because I like him, man. I liked him a lot in Snake and the Monkey Shadow, but he doesn't show up till halfway through the movie, right? I liked him a lot, but he was only in the movie for like literally 60 seconds. The Victim, right?
Mhm.
I just like everything he shows up in. I liked him in Dirty Ho. Just so many things, bro. I don't know.
He's always come off to me-
Daggers 8. I would put it above. I would put Snake Deadly Act just beneath Daggers 8 because I think Daggers 8 to me is his movie. Snake Deadly Act, he's in it in the opening. He's in it a little bit, and then he don't come up again. He's in it. Nah, I checked that. He's in Snake Deadly Act quite a bit, but he's in a lion's share of Daggers 8.
I've said this before, like sort of something along these lines. Wilson Tong is more of like somebody who's featured in a kung fu movie, but Daggers 8 was the first and maybe only time I felt like he
is the movie.
Yeah, he's like the main villain in
right. He's the major villain, and he's showing up a lot like Ghostface Killer. Like he's showing up like every 5 seconds. There he is.
Mhm.
So yeah, hey guys, I want to show you guys something because we're doing this nostalgia thing. Let me just show you guys something that I did for my master's thesis. I created my own channel, and I want to show you something. Spirit of Justice in the building. What's up, my guy?
Hey,
Says
man.
I always love that title, Dirty Ho. I know. Check out my review for Dirty Ho. You'll see what I did at the beginning of it. Dirty Ho. It's very funny. Yo, what's good? Successful streamers in the building. What's up, my guy? Hey, we're going to do something that's not related to Kung Fu. Just give it, please. I'm not going to show you the whole thing. I'm just going to give you I'll give you 2 minutes worth of this video so that you guys can see something that I was doing. I was trying to do Electric Company, Sesame Street, 321 Contact, Gray Space Coaster. This was my version of that. And I did this with Scott Greider. Scott Greider, you'll see right now, he's on Son of Svengoolie. Me and him, we did all the preliminary work. We did this a lot with my original cameraman, Abid. Anyway, here's a little something I want to show you guys, okay? Tell me if you can hear the sound.
But Mom, I don't want it. I don't want to eat no stinky roots and vegetables.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. So sad.
Who said that?
Yup, sad.
I said, who said that?
You're never gonna grow up to be big and strong with that attitude.
Come out. Show yourself. The man of steel isn't afraid of anybody. Ah! Who are you people? My mommy said never talk to strangers.
Well, we are not strangers.
I made
We
these,
are
guys.
part
I
of
made
the
all
human
these
requires
puppets.
Nutrition. I am Winona Watermelon.
And I am Sal the Celery. And that over there is Frankie the Fridge.
Grumble, grumble, grumble.
He don't talk much.
Wait a minute, I know you guys. You, my Nana always eats in the summertime. And you, my Pop always eats with peanut butter. And you,
Grumble, grumble, grumble.
stuff of my nightmares.
Okay, now that you know us, let's talk about you. Your name is Tommy Saggy Pants. You're 6 years old. Favorite color? Blue. Favorite hero? Superman. And your favorite food is pizza. An incredibly unhealthy choice. And you don't eat your fruits and vegetables.
Nope, don't like it.
Don't you know that fruits are a good source of vitamins and minerals? They make you feel healthy and fast.
I'm already faster than a speeding bullet.
And vegetables are an excellent source of fiber, which keeps your tummy nice and strong.
I'm already more powerful than a locomotive.
Grumble, grumble, grumble.
What did he say?
He said, before you go leaping tall buildings in a single bound, watch this video.
So you want to be a superhero, big, strong, and tough. Well, I'll tell you a secret, it won't take that much. Just eat healthily, exercise, and look after your heart. Eating veggies and fruits is a great way to start. Try a different fruit or vegetable every single day.
Okay, so there you go. Oh my God, man! I have a gang of those. I have a gang of those. So anyway, because I have such a fondness for young people, especially from we're talking childhood, to young adolescent, and I care so much about their health, as you all know. I'm a college professor, so I teach public health, right? And so one of the things I was trying to do was I was trying to create my own network. And so I had puppeteers and animators and cartoonists, and we came together and we just basically, I just trying my best to try to come up with something cool. And we came up with this thing. What was the other thing I did? I did roots and vegetables. I did salt. Here's another one, but I won't show you the whole thing. I went to this guy in this restaurant, and I asked him if we could shoot a video in his restaurant. He was like, "Yeah, cool," and he was mad cool. He didn't give us no trouble or nothing, and yeah, he was man. I was surprised at how cool he was, and he was like, "Yeah, you want to shoot? It's fine," and we did this. Again, trying to teach people about the dangers of salt. So this is another one that we did real quick, and then we can get back to it. I just wanted to show y'all this. I don't know why. This right here, found some kids who were at a local YMCA type thing, and they did a dance for me. I found this song that I was able to purchase from another company. They let me buy the song from them called Let's Talk About Salt, Baby. Let's talk about MSG. So I bought the song from them. And then these kids at the YMCA did the work with me. So check this out.
I was just going to say, will the stream be okay without copyright?
This is mine. This is mine. This is during COVID.
Let's talk about salt, baby. Let's talk about MSG. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that we eat. Let's talk about salt. Let's talk about salt.
Coming to kids. Here it comes. Watch.
Hey, Miles.
Hey, Libby.
What do you call it when salt says hello to pepper?
I don't know, what?
Season's greetings.
That's so funny.
Corny.
But did you know that eating too much salt can contribute to high blood pressure, which is linked to conditions like heart failure, kidney problems, and stroke?
Now I do.
Let's talk about salt.
Hey, Nevaeh.
That's when I was learning how to do animation.
Yes, Kate? Who does Mr. Salt go to when he has back pain?
I don't know, Dr. Pepper.
You've heard that one before. But did you know that extra salt could already be on our meals? So we should avoid sprinkling salt onto our food until after we've tasted it.
That's good to know.
Let's talk about salt.
Hey, Michaela.
So that's it. I just wanted to share that with you guys. So you guys don't think I was just some bum who just stumbled into a YouTube channel talking about Kung Fu movies. I actually was trying to do something positive in the community. But anyway, so that's it. So that's kind of oh gosh. Oh my God. I have people cracking up. They make it so oh my God. Let's see. Mufune is cracking up at me. Golden Touch says, OG got the old school goatee. Yeah, man. Yeah. My Tony Stark, my D'Artagnan. Bobby Coltrane laughing out loud. Spirit of Justice said it's like PBS. We were trying, man. We really were trying. Says I was cracking up. Sharon Hennigan says, OG, you're a man of many talents. Acting too. You go, boy. Thank you. Golden Touch says PBS all day. Fune said this was not on my bingo card. I know, man. Sharon said, hey, got me laughing so cute, and I haven't drank a thing. Bobby Coltrane said, this is awesome. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, man. And then Haswell showed up saying, so Haswell, I think Haswell just said I misunderstood him. Fune liked the jazz. Spirit of Justice says looks really good.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I was this close to when I started the channel. I was going to add a third host to this thing, but I thought you guys might think it was corny because we make our own puppets. So I was going to make a Kung Fu puppet, and I was going to have so it would be like me and Cub. And then like over here, I would have had Scott kind of like a Shaolin monk. What movie are we watching? I was going to do it, man. I swear I was going to do it. Oswald says, you misunderstand. That's what I just took. Now you have less. Oh, snap. Let me look. Oh, snappity. Oh, snaggity. Go to my channel. Boys in the studio. Oh, look at the sale right there.
Oh, I see it.
Oh, you go, Cat Daddy. Oh, man. Oh, Oswald, man. Bro, thank you so. Oh, man. So funny, Oswald. I didn't know that was your name. I hit Oswald up later, I think last week, or maybe it was this week. I was like, hey, is that your name? Because I didn't know somebody bought a bunch of t-shirts. And I was like, who is that bought these t-shirts? Oh, Oswald, my dog, man. Dog. Thank you so much. 1,000 times I appreciate you so much, man. Thank you for the sale. Hazuo, I'm going to send you Ghostface Killer. In addition to Ghostface Killer, you also will get this guy. Not this one. I'll give you a fresh one. You will get one of these, and he will come in a stand, so you can set him in the stand, so he'll sit up like this. You can put him right next to your statue. From the bottom of my heart, man, I'm telling y'all, man, because we really want to make this a successful venture, man. And so, man, my God. Oh my God. Listen, man, I don't want to even look at the camera right now. Oswald, man, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it, man. We really are trying. And the thing is bills. I'm trying desperately to pay bills, man. I'm trying desperately to pay bills. For those of you that don't know, Mrs. Wolf is not we're not married. I just call her Mrs. Wolf. She is not Daniel's mother. She does love me tremendously. She loves Daniel. But it would be unfair for me to ask her to pay for his college education, to pay for his, the things that, that I'm doing and everything. And so these ventures, the t-shirt store, the donos that come, the statues, all of that is to help with the strain that I'm feeling from his bills. So I'm sorry. So I truly appreciate it. I really do. I am not a crybaby. I've been watching these people make comments about people crying on their channels because they're saying that that's like a new trend. Oh, people crying on their channel to try to get likes and clicks and all these types of things like that. It is not that. And also, as a sociologist, I want to say this, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I mean this to all you young people out here who are watching this. Hear me when I say this. There is absolutely nothing wrong with having emotion, of feeling joy, feeling sorrow, to cry. Don't let them fool you with that nonsense. Real men don't cry. Bullshit. I'm as real as any man you'll ever see, right? I'll put these hands, even in my fat state, I'll put my hands up against most. All right. So don't believe all that BS about real men don't cry and all that stuff like that. You're allowed to be human and to have a moment, right? All right. There's a difference between me getting emotional because someone just showed me a true kindness like Haswell just did, and I really appreciate it. And me bawling, oh, and all this stuff. There's a difference between me going to the funeral of my parents, right, and being upset that as opposed to, just feeling loved in a moment. That Haswell don't know me, he don't owe me nothing, right? But in the past 2 weeks, he's purchased four t-shirts, right? And he's purchased a statue. He didn't have to do that. And so it means something to me. So I don't apologize for that. I don't care if someone says, oh, crying, that's the new YouTube thing, to cry to get things. That's absolutely not true. I feel real things. I was getting emotional in Spider-Man. And maybe if you live long enough and you fight 2 wars like I did, and maybe if you live long enough, you might get to enjoy your life so that you could appreciate those kind of moments and share some emotions. So I'm not saying you got to always cry. Even if you need to go in a room and close the door and let your emotion out, do so, because I believe the people who hold that stuff in, it manifests itself physically and mentally. And those are the kinds of people that walk into a grocery store with an AK-47 and shoot up the place, right? So let your emotions out. Talk them out. Share them. Don't be afraid. And to Hazuo, I appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will make sure that your product gets shipped out on Saturday, that you should receive it by midweek next week, okay? I want to make sure of that. And I will pack it up nice for you. And I'll also throw in some extra goodies and stuff into the box. But thank you so much, Hazuo. I truly appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Man, wasn't that nice?
It was.
That's freaking awesome, man.
Really appreciate it.
Freaking man. Awesome. Awesome. Gigi says, haha, great job, OG Ant. Yeah, we have fun making those videos. They never seen my well, I'll show one more. I will show one more. Where is that? That would be here. Yes. Okay. Now this was probably the best thing. This is like the best thing that I ever did. All right. So this is like the best thing that I ever did. I'm very, very proud of this video right here. So just again, I promise you this is the last one. I swear. This is the last one. Let me share this with you all. And you guys just check this out. Okay. This is the best thing I've done.
Just
Okay, so real quick, I need to tell you guys so that you know what you're looking at. All right. This is Dr. Justin Harbison. He was my friend and mentor, right? When I was in college. All right. So I love this man. and I wanted to pay homage to him because he specializes in mosquito cult, like the entire mosquito culture and all those things, and that was his research. So I wanted to create an episode based off of the work that he does. So I wrote a script. Me and Scott, we streamlined the script. We created the set. We made the puppet, everything, and we got a robot. You'll see the whole thing. I won't show you. It's 8 minutes long, so I won't bother you with the whole thing. I just want you guys to see it's hard work to do this stuff, right? So here's something.
Bug off! I said bug off!
Excuse me, Doctor, but I am not a bug.
Not you, Einstein. We've got ourselves an unwelcome guest in the lab today. A mosquito! Oh, drat! I lost him. Oops, I mean her. Einstein, did you know that only female mosquitoes bite to feed on your blood?
Thank goodness. I'm just a robot, and I don't have blood. And sure, I knew that. But tell me more.
Happy to! I'll just place this preserved mosquito specimen from my personal collection on the Informatron 3000 so we can find out more.
Analyzing. Mosquitoes are members of a group of about 3,500 species of small flies within the family Pellucidae. The word mosquito is Spanish for little fly. Mosquitoes have a slender segmented body, 1 pair of wings, 1 pair of halteres, 3 pairs of long hair-like legs, and elongated mouth parts. End of transmission.
And there's more! According to the American Mosquito Control Association, there are over 3,000 different species of mosquitoes throughout the world. And even though we say...
Let me stop. I'm losing viewers. They're like, we don't want to watch this bullshit. Get back to the Kung Fu. All right, so that was that. Anyway, this is the stuff that I was doing. This is the stuff that I was doing, and I'm proud. Like when my days are done, I look back on my life and I could be very happy that I was able to do that website, this channel. I've met some wonderful people. I have a loving, beautiful woman who loves me, loves my son when she didn't have to, and I've got friends and people who look out for me. And so, you know, I'm just very happy today. Sorry, guys. Very happy. Sorry, Cub.
No need to be sorry.
Sharon says, man, in this short time, I've heard enough of your life that I can see you're no slouch, my man. Thanks, Sharon. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Golden Touch says, Kung Fu Puppets. I was literally typing that as you said it. I swear I was going to do it. I thought about doing a whole feature, man. You don't even know, man. Actually, believe it or not, man, I got talked out of it. I got talked out of it by this dude. I was going to do these Kung Fu puppets. I was going to do a segment. I was going to have a puppet as a host. And I got talked out of it. A guy who is actually another mentor of mine. He's the one who taught me puppetry and everything. He told me that it would be incredibly offensive to Asian people if I made a Asian puppet. Yeah.
Actually, I remember hearing that.
Yeah. I remember telling you. And it's like, man, I was like, man, then that means you can't make no puppets out of anything. He's like, well, you think Sesame Street was doing? He goes, Sesame Street didn't make people puppets. They made monsters. They made, Cookie Monster and Bert and Ernie. Those are not people. He goes, Big Bird, Snuffleupagus. They didn't make Elmo. They didn't make people puppets for that very reason. I was like, damn. And he put it that way. So he talked me out of it. So I was like, all right, man, I won't make it. I was like, man, we make like a Pai Mei type puppet, like with the eyebrows and the beard. He goes, it's offensive. I'm like, damn. So yeah, so I got talked out of it, bro. Got talked out of it. Thanks, Sharon. Sharon said, don't you cry. Too late. It already came. Oh, see what I mean? Gigi with the $20 total. Oh my God. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Oh my God. Thank you, Gigi. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Salt of the earth. This is what I'm talking about. There are people that care about us, man, and want to see us thrive, man. Thank you so much, Gigi. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Um uh and I got your message about this making that specific statue. What I'd like to do, if you would allow me, I want to make sure that we get these what do we got, like 10 or 11 that we have out right now. I'd like to get these out and see if we can push these out. So the Mantis statue, I'd like to get that sold. Um uh Tony Robles just purchased 2 statues, so I want to get those out to him. Uh, I want to get the statues that we have, want to get those out, and then in like season 2, I will do that. I will definitely do that for you. She's asking for a very specific statue custom, so I will work on that. So season 2. So let's say season 2 begins at the end. Let's get Christmas out of the way. So let me push these. Let me get through the season. We got Moonfest. We got Moonfest in September that we're gonna be at, and then we have Urban Action Showcase that we're gonna be at. And let's get those festivals out the way. Let's get Thanksgiving and Christmas out of the way, and then I will begin a new season with new statues. I plan on my second season of statues. I plan on doing 7 Steps of Kung Fu. Definitely doing that. I want to do I really would like to do a excuse me, why is it jumping out of my head? I really would like to do a what's the movie that Tarantino said is the greatest kung fu movie of all time? And I said bullshit.
Hot, the Cool, and
Hot,
the
the Cool, and the Vicious. I've got some that I got some that I want to do. I also want to do the Furious statues. I want to do like a set where it's like all 5 of them, like position. So I have some great ideas of stuff I want to do in season 2. But let me, for now, I'm gonna stop, slow things down. I really want to work on marketing. Speaking of marketing, I don't know if I told you all this, but we're working on a marketing book that we will have at our show. So we have a marketing book that we will have at Moonfest, as well as Urban Action Showcase. So when you come to our section, we'll have our statues, we'll have our T-shirts, we'll have some of our promotion, some of our pictures, animated characters that we've drawn, things of that nature, and then we will have this book. And this book, I just started designing some of the promotions for T-shirts and statues that may not be at the show that you can order. So by the time this book is ready for Moonfest, which will be in September, I will at least have some grayscale statue renderings of new stuff that's coming out soon, right? So here's just to give you an idea. So like, for example, here's our promotion for our Lily Lee tee, right? I think this looks fantastic. So I just got started yesterday, so we don't have a lot in here yet. So, and there's my Avenging Eagle tee. So working with Canva, trying to learn a lot, learn as I go how to do it. Tried some stuff with like AI. It just looks terrible, didn't come out right. So I'm doing it with Canva. So yeah, real happy with that. But again, 1,000 thank yous to Haswell, 1,000 thank yous to Gigi. Thank you so much for being such wonderful supporters of this channel. We love you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Sharon says, you know what? Nah, I take that back because men can cry tears of joy too. It's true. It's absolutely true. Sharon says, yes, thank you, OG. That's why I said hell no, because this thing with men can't cry, especially for people who look like us, is BS. You have feelings for a reason. Yeah, of course. Of course. It's refreshing to see the character showing gratitude.
Creator.
I'm sorry. Refreshing to see the creators showing gratitude for support from the community. Thank you, Golden. Yeah, man. Hey, man, it's the real deal, man. Like, I care, bro. I care a lot. I care about my community. I care about my neighborhood. I care about Black people. I care about Latinos. I care about this country very deeply. I care about this planet, man. And I just think life is not long. It's short, right? It's short. Time's flying. And we need to be loving each other, caring for each other, caring and not taking things for granted. And I do not take none of this for granted, bro. Because like I said the other day, essentially being a content creator is like being a beggar. You're basically asking for handouts to help with your content or whatever. Is no different, in my opinion, than someone who's desolate on the street asking for $1. That's why when I see those people, I always try to help. If I got it, I try to give it, right? I just believe in that, paying it forward, man. Sharon Hennigan says, sorry, guys, the girl in the room be crying at TV shows laughing out loud, and I'm older. Bobby Coachman says, take your time. Thanks, bro. Thank you so much. Was the robot stop motion captured? No, I was actually controlling him. So my controls were built into my iPad, and I was controlling him. So it wasn't stop motion. It was that and I would move it. Servo motors were controlling the robot and the head. The eye blinking also, I had to program that all in. So it was not easy, bro. So like Scott was underneath operating Justin the puppet, and then I was operating his assistant, the robot, and then obviously Abid was filming. And it's actually we were right here. We were filming right here, actually, to be honest with you. We didn't have this giant screen. We didn't have this giant screen here and everything, and the brick wall is still there. We just this is before we started a YouTube channel. So yeah. We had a lot of fun with that. Thanks for asking, man. Sharon says, are you the robot?
As a matter of fact, I am. That was me, Sharon, if you want to know the truth.
Yeah. And I also was the voice of the Scantron 3000, analyzing mosquitoes come from the family, says Lucidae. Like that was me. All of that's me. Scott did the voice for Justin. Yeah. If people can't appreciate this, miss them, but I'm glad you did. Yeah. Hey, man. And I'm glad to see, too, man. My man, Scott, man. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Son of Svengoolie. It's a very popular TV show here in Chicago. It's a very popular TV show. Back in the day, I'll show you a picture of the guy. Still comes on. This is where they're showing like Dracula movies, werewolf movies, Godzilla movies, all of that stuff. And that's it right here. And I don't know if you guys ever seen this before, but it's a very popular show that comes on Saturdays, Saturday mornings, Saturday like around 11 o'clock. And it's corny. He does some corny jokes and stuff, and they throw rubber chickens at each other and stuff like that. Well, the guy who was operating the puppet, his name is Scott. He actually was the one who he was operating the puppet. Like my partner, we were good friends and everything. He got a job on that show, Son of Svengoolie. He's now let's see. He's now one of the new characters on the show. I'm proud of him, man. I be watching him and I be like, damn, look at this guy, man. There he is right there. Let me pull that up real quick. And yeah, man, he man, I was like, wow, you know. So there he is right there. That's Scott on the end. There's Svengoolie right there. And they got these new characters they added. There's Scott right there.
Yep.
With the remember him? Mm-hmm. He used to come to the house and he helped me do all the puppets and all the fun stuff. Man, I had an absolute blast. had an absolute blast. And this is what, to be honest with you, thanks to him, is one of the reasons why we got this YouTube channel now, because like so the website had its own dono thing on there where you could donate money, help us to keep the channel, to keep the website going, and we weren't getting any donos. We were getting like, man, we got like one dono maybe every 3 months or something. It was like, $50. We would appreciate it though, but it wasn't enough to sustain keeping everything that we needed in order to have our own website, that a functioning website that was continue moving on. So I, unfortunately, no longer. I think it's still there, but it's not. Let's see. What is it? This, or is it for kids with a Z? Oh yeah, no, it's still there, but it's not. Wow, I'm surprised. Here, let me show you guys this. This is the website, but nothing's behind it anymore. So when you see it, you'll be like, So so it used to say, you would hear it say, go, go. So growth oriented activist for learning. And then you click here. And then like different things. So like if you clicked on this would take you to here. And then all these videos that we made, all these different things. Justice League talks about migration, going to the doctor's visit for a vaccine, teaching kids not to be afraid to get a shot. The story of coronavirus, animation, stuff that we made. This is a cute little story that we made that, believe it or not, he wrote. He wrote it. It's like a poem, and I turned his poem. You ain't got to be ashamed of that,
I'm
bro.
not ashamed of it.
Oh, okay. It is a poem that he wrote, and I turned it into a cartoon. So it's Maya's match with the measles.
Mm-hmm.
This we filmed in my lady's garage. We rented a goat. Remember that?
And the horse.
No, we didn't rent a horse.
Puppet.
That's a horse puppet.
Yeah.
I bought that. A horse puppet, and I don't know if you can see it right there. I have these videos we can watch. And then here's one where I talk to black kids about how to talk to the police. Don't get into no fights with them. Don't talk back to them. The object is to get home. This is at the height of when they were killing black people. So we had an officer and his donut talking about make sure you make it home. So don't get in a policeman's face. Do what you're told, whatever. Talked about things like what is a community. We made videos about bullying. I'm very proud of this, man, now that I think about it. Talked about the social determinants of health, the story of cholera, how to be an ally, mental breaks, like just taking a break and drawing. Let's talk about salts, the importance of exercise, the importance of sidewalks and roadways. Uncle Spud, this is one of my favorite videos that we ever did. Filmed it right there in the kitchen. Uncle Spud. This will be still good. I think we could still do Uncle Spud for watching kung fu movies. I swear we could.
Aled, no, these are not on the channel.
No, they're not on the channel. They're not on the. I just have them because I can't. To keep this stuff up, you got to pay. You have to pay. These are paid through my Vimeo account. Vimeo. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but you have to pay for a Vimeo premium account. And, paying $40 a month and no one was donated to the channel or whatever. I just couldn't do it. Right. And then we did the importance of hand washing. We did an Avengers PPE video, public health jobs, the importance of math, getting your flu shot. Another poem that he wrote about getting vaccinated. Then there were the comics that I drew. Oh, the things still work. Look.
Pub TV.
Yeah.
Pub TV. Comic.
Will still work.
Voices. Games. Teaching portal. This just in.
Wow, those still work. I'm so happy. And then there were comics, which also they're not there anymore, or they might be. The comics might still be there. Oh, the comics are still there. So these are things that I drew, right? So I was doing some little power. I was on my Powerpuff Girl type thing. Then there's Vixen. She's a superhero in Africa, and she can embody animal spirits. You guys know who Vixen is. DC, right? So I was doing that. Microbe. He can shrink and go into your body. So this was pretty cool, right? So someone had infected the president, and they sent him in to battle. I forgot all about this stuff. This one's called Jefferson High. It's just about a high school. These are satire jokes. Viewers like me. The gods. I had made up one with all these gods. So it's basically like a different god from different cultures. So we had, this was during this time when these guys were walking down the street saying, Jews will not replace us in Charlottesville. So I made this, and civil unrest. This is my depiction of George Floyd. And then Athena, her superpowers, she's the leader. She has mind control. Shango, he's an African warrior. He's like Thor, basically, but he's black. Wukong, you all know who that is, right? Right? Monkey King. And then Tochi, she's Mexican. She's a Mexican. She's like the healer of the team. So I had the pollution squad. I was doing all kinds of stuff. This kid drank some bad water, turned into a monster, started attacking the city. And who will answer the call? The pollution squad. Man, I was trying, man. I was trying. It was crazy. So we had that. We had voices where I had like students. I had my own students were making videos on different topics, and they were posting those videos to try to help.
Games.
I worked with a game developer who helped me develop some games. We had our game show, and we had like actual games that we came up with. I don't know if you can, like, here's one we had. This is a game. So you basically have to move your mouse around and try to keep the mosquitoes from biting the little girl. So you squash, 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 squash. And it gets faster. It starts getting faster. You have to just keep moving your mouse, trying to kill all the mosquitoes, keep her alive. So that was, keeping her, thank you, keep her from getting bit. So yeah, I was really trying. So yeah, I was doing
Teaching
that.
portal.
Then we had actual teaching lessons that teachers could download if they wanted to download. Like I made pamphlets of activities and activity sheets so teachers could use them.
This just in.
And then I had the YouTube channel, the YouTube channel, which you guys already saw. So yeah. It was back in the day, man. I was doing the damn thing. But I've moved on to Kung Fu now. Sharon says, the dreamer Pisces that I am would love to make a flick. Laughing out loud. I get it. Kung Fu flick. I got you. Yeah. The guru says, isn't Bert and Ernie people puppets? No. Technically, I mean, you could say they're humanoid, right? But they're not people. They're not. What race are they? Can you tell me? That's what I mean. They're not people that people would object to. In other words, if I made a black puppet, no racist will object, right? If I made a Latino puppet, no racist will object. Now, what I'll tell you is that about 4 years ago, Sesame Street decided to start doing that. So they made a puppet. They started making people puppets, and they made a puppet that was autistic. They made a puppet that was they made a father and son puppet. They really started racializing, and I think that began their downfall as our government, present government, has done everything they can to destroy PBS. So PBS now is no longer funded by the government to help or subsidized by the government, and it is going away. So yeah, but anyway, Bert and Ernie are humanoid. They're technically human-esque, but they're not real people. Bert's yellow. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Snake Man Bob said, if you ever do a statue of someone doing a snake stance, let me know. Well, guess what, Snake Man Bob? You right now can order from me Jackie Chan. We have Jackie Chan, snake in the eagle shadow, and he's literally still on the machine. I have to get him off. He looks amazing. He looks amazing. It looks just like Jackie Chan. He's in that snake pose. He looks dope. He looks dope. So Snake Man Bob, if you're interested, inbox me, get in the Discord, or we could talk, give me your information, and we can, I can shoot you an email. We can hop on StreamYard and we could chat it up, man. We could talk about it. But I would love to sell you a statue, man. So I have Jackie Chan in his snake stance from Snake in the Eagle Shadow. So just polishing them up, ready, getting them ready. Mafune says, cool shirts, cool ass. Thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Hennigan says, yeah, we get it in Philly. My granny used to fall asleep to it, laughing out loud, never watched. Okay. Bobby Coltrane, Son of Svengoolie is a Chicago classic. He is. He really is. So what we do on Saturday nights when we're here, we're working, we're doing things, because you guys don't know this, but we have a big screen TV behind us. And so we have Son of Svengoolie, because Son of Svengoolie comes on in the daytime, and then it comes on at nighttime, a repeat episode. So if we don't normally watch it in the daytime because we're busy, we're doing other things. But in the evening, the same episode replays. So like last Saturday was Swamp Thing.
Yeah.
Swamp Thing, right? So last Saturday was Swamp Thing. So we watched Swamp Thing. When Son of Svengoolie goes off, and Swamp Thing, it finished like around 10 o'clock, they show one episode of Batman, the 60s Batman, and then it's Kung Fu Theater. And it's been like that now for the past 2 months, right? Mm-hmm. So I think they're making that like a permanent thing. Now, we'll admit,
they scrape the bottom of the barrel for those.
When it comes to the Kung Fu movies that they've picked so far, they haven't been the greatest. If they want more people to watch, they've got to get some better movies. The Kung Fu movies, I've only seen one with Tan Tao Liang that I like. The other ones, I was like, what the hell am I watching? They gotta get, like as Cub just said, scraping the bottom of the barrel. They gotta get some better Kung Fu movies going over there. So just putting that out there. But Son of Svengoolie is a classic, absolutely. Sharon Hennigan says, Saturday nights was Kung Fu Theater at one point in my house growing up. Those were the days. Yep, absolute. Alette wanted to know if those videos are on the channel. No. I thought about creating a thing, but no, it'll throw off my algorithm because my channel's a Kung Fu channel. So yeah. Alice says, Dan, you guys are doing all kinds of stuff. I just figured your internet presence was this channel. That's cool stuff, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. But Bernard says you had a lot of cool stuff going on. Yeah, I did. Mm-hmm. Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
You give me the blue.
Mm-hmm.
Blue with ice, please. Bobby Coltrane says, instead of trying honestly, I think you succeeded. Oh, thanks, bro. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Haswell says, seeing all of those old productions you worked on really does shed a light on what influenced your development. Thanks, man. Yeah. We started, we weren't doing a Kung Fu channel, but then we were doing that. And then I got really sick. And, I got my diagnosis, and we were like, man, let's, instead of just sitting around here being sad and everything, let's do something together. So we was like, since the the website was not doing good. It was like, let's start a YouTube channel and let's do something on something that we love. And since we both love kung fu movies, and then the rest is history. So yeah, that's kind of how it all happened, man. Thanks, Hoswell. How do I get into the Discord? Great question. Danielson, Snake Man Bob, just hold on 1 second. When Cub comes back, he will post a link. Thank you. He will post a link in the chat for the Discord. He will post a link in the chat. Okay. And then you click on that, and then you'll be a member. And then we watch movies, Snake Man Bob. Plan on watching Snake in the Eagle Shadow, as a matter of fact. But we're going to be watching Snake Deadly Act tonight, and we're going to be watching Mysterious Footworks of Kung Fu. I did want to do a spoiler talk for Spider-Man. Let's hold off on that. Let's hold off on the Spider-Man talk.
Okay.
Let's do Spider-Man talk tomorrow. Okay? Is that cool? That way, hopefully by then a few more people will have seen it and everything, and then we'll go from there. So yeah, Snake Man. Cesar says, "Hi Chang Ting, where is he? He's too smart for you. You won't find him." Yeah, man. I freaking love that movie, man. I love it. So can you do that? Can you post it? There it is. There it is. And it's in the chat now. Snake Man. Snake Man. And then you can just inbox me, man. Just talk to me direct. Okay? All right, screw it. Let's just do it quickly. Let's just do it real quick. Spider-Man talk. Let's do it quickly. Okay? So, all right, here we go. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I'm counting down for Marathon Saturday next week, August 1st. No, sir. August 1st is in a couple of days. Next week, August 8th. Next week, August 8th is our Kung Fu our goodness gracious, what's wrong with me? Our Kung Fu tournament, our tournament of Kung Fu heroes. The following weekend will be the marathon. So the 8th is going to be the tournament, and then I guess that's the 15th. The 15th will be our marathon. So be on the lookout for that. We'll start posting stuff soon to let you guys know what our schedule is. All right, let's talk about Spider-Man real quick. All right, let's talk Spider-Man.
You might want to give a disclaimer.
I want to let you guys know right now that we are going to do a Spider-Man spoiler talk right now. And if you don't want to know what happens in the movie, now would probably be a time for you to jump off. All right, so I'm going to give you that opportunity. We're going to give a countdown. And again, you might want to mute and get off or mute and walk away for a bit. We're going to talk about it because it's fresh in our heads. Why not? Let's talk about it. Okay. So we're going to do a Spider-Man spoiler talk in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Here we go. All right. Spider-Man spoiler talk. All right. So I'm going to say this right off the bat. Sharon Higgins says, "Are we viewers able to play along for the tournament?" Of course. You will be able to vote. Yes. You will be able to vote, and absolutely. Thanks.
Led says,
"Thanks for the heads up. I'll rejoin later." Okay, fantastic. Okay, so if you all remember at the end of Spider-Man No Way Home?
Yeah.
No Way Home, Dr. Strange made a spell to make everybody forget who Peter Parker is. Okay? Not who Spider-Man is, but who Peter Parker is, right? And so when we meet this Spider-Man, we're in a different place, right? We're in a totally different place. Where did he post the link for the Discord? All right. Is there a way to... It's right here.
It's in the chat.
It's in the chat. Can you see the chat, Snake Man Bob? There's no way to message people inside of it, can you? Are you able to see the chat? Snake Man Bob, it's where Dragon King posted it. It says Discord. Or if you want Snake Man, if you want, you can you put your email address if you feel comfortable doing that. You put your email address in the comments, and then I can reach out to you there. Hey man, I don't know. I think you've contacted me before. And I don't remember how you did, but yeah, reach out, man. Okay. Mafune says, I haven't seen the movie yet, so I'm muting until the subject change. Okay, appreciate you, man. All right. We won't be too long. All right. So when we meet Spider-Man, he's in a totally different space now, right? Essentially, he's doing he's working all throughout New York. He's fighting crime. He's shutting down different criminals. There's like quick montages of some of the people he's fought. He's fighting Tombstone. He's fighting Scorpion. He's fought the Hand. The Hand is the ninjas that are in Daredevil. And he's partnered up with this Latina. She's a police officer or detective, and they kind of have a working rapport. I really enjoy watching them work together too. And he's fighting crime, and he's going through the motions, and he's working on his equipment and everything. But he's suffering from some headaches and some pains, some aches and pains and things. And we come to find that he's really going through some emotional times right now because he misses his best friend and his girlfriend. And let's say he's stalking them, but he's kind of he's kept an eye on them a little bit here and there. He keeps bumping into them in different situations and everything. And he's torn. He wants to tell MJ what's happening. I don't think we should tell this whole thing. I don't want to tell the whole thing.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that because I don't want. We'll be here for like 2 hours. Listen, let me just give the gist of it. Here's the gist. This movie freaking is awesome. What this movie does is it reestablishes Spider-Man as a hero and a sentimental figure, because what happens here is what they used to do in the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, but to a lesser extent. I think to the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, almost comically, like when he misses MJ's performance and the guy from The Evil Dead, Bruce Campbell.
Yeah.
And all the things that Bruce Campbell did to him, like, oh, damn, he can't catch a break. And then he's got a mean landlord. Oh, man, he can't catch a break. It's kind of like that, but it's like done in an exhibitionist kind of way that's meant to lean into like the comedy of his situation, how sad his situation is. Not this time. This time, it's very sentimental. It's very sad. I absolutely could. I understood. I had empathy for him. I understood this man is alone. He feels alone. His aunt is gone. And his best friend and his best friend and his lady are over there living their best lives
without him.
And they're they're about to graduate. In fact, I think they did graduate by the time the movie was over through MIT, which he didn't get into. And he has to watch them go through this thing. And I think this movie did a really good job of recapturing that loneliness of of what it means to be Spider-Man and for the people not to know who he was. And so I really, really appreciated that a lot. And then I'll let me say mine, then I'll let you go. It's one of the things that I loved the most about the movie. Another thing that I loved about Spider-Man, this is why I say this is the best Spider-Man movie. This Spider-Man movie, even better than sticking 3 Spider-Man in a movie. This movie felt the most like a Marvel comic book. What they did, how they did it, they inserted all of these characters into this movie and it didn't feel overstuffed because they used them just the right amount. There is this relationship that he has that they've established. They already knew each other, him and the Punisher, Frank Castle. That apparently something that we never saw, Spider-Man saved the Punisher. He helped him. And so there's like, they have this little back and forth. They're arguing, I saved your ass. You didn't save me. What are you talking about, kid? And so they have this thing that's going back and forth. And it's a great rapport. Go home, Frank. I don't want your help around here. Your type of help. And because Punisher's also out there doing things in New York. And so obviously there's two different styles of bringing justice. And so I thought they had a really great rapport. I loved how they, especially at the end, and they made the Punisher funny. And for those of you who are worried, like, oh man, like the cursing and the stuff, I got a feeling that won't fit into the Spider-Man world. It does, right?
Yeah.
It absolutely does. It's not what you think. They do a funny thing with it, with the cursing and all this stuff. He does still get off a few curse words, but what they do with it, it's done nicely.
He doesn't feel different.
He does not feel different. They did not nerf him in this. He has a dope fight scene against the Hulk. Oh my God. Like the Punisher fighting the Hulk. And it makes sense the way they did it. It's like, holy smoke. It's some cool. I'm not gonna even spoil it. I don't want to ruin that for anyone. You deserve to know that. But I am gonna spoil one thing right here so that you guys all know. All right. Sadie Sink is Jean Grey. She's Jean Grey. So our introduction to the X-Men is through her eyes. And I won't tell you everything because I don't want to ruin that. But I will tell you that it is her. And the way that they do it is brilliant, right? The way that they do it is brilliant and fantastic, showing her I was going to say move set, her power set of what she could do at this juncture as juxtaposed to what we know she will become once Xavier gets his hands on her. Is that fair? Once Xavier, right. Once he gets his hands on her and trains her, she will be more than what she is right now. Right now, she's kind of a one-trick pony. But she develops a second trick towards the end of the movie. I'm not going to say what it is. Now I've decided I really don't want to spoil too much. All right, because I don't. I think it's unfair to the people. So, yes, she's Jean Grey. That won't really ruin anything. She is Jean Grey, but it's done masterfully. It is done masterfully. And again, she's not Jean Grey of the X-Men. Not yet. That's why I know that the X-Men are going to be in good hands because they didn't make her full-blown Jean. They gave her one trick she could do. She's a one-trick pony that she could do. And in this movie is all she needs, right? It's a dope movie. And I'm going to tell you, for those of you who like movies like Shocker or who like the movie with Denzel called Falling Down. No, Falling. Body jumping. You're going to love it's beautifully done. Beautifully done. I freaking love it. Just the right amount of banner. Just the right amount of banner. And they did something that, for me, makes me feel good. It made me feel good. And again, this is a spoiler. They did something for me that made me feel good because I've been feeling like shit about how Hulk is in these freaking movies, man. Right? They got Hulk right with Ed Norton. Hulk was dope in the first Avengers movie. And since then, bro, it's been a slow decline. Don't get me wrong. Thor Ragnarok Hulk, I still liked him.
Yeah.
I still liked him. But from that point on, She-Hulk and all the other iterations of him, including how he was in Endgame and Infinity War, hell no. They fixed it. Well, I don't know if it's fully fixed. But in this movie, they fixed it. You get two Hulks in this movie. You get smart Hulk, but then he evolved back to the Hulk that we know, right?
Regressed.
He regressed. Thank you. He regressed to the Hulk that we know and love, the Thunderclap Hulk. Woo! That was fucking incredible. Oh my God, you're going to love. I'm not even ruining this movie for y'all. I'm telling you, you're going to freaking love this movie. You're gonna love this movie. Now, the kung fu of it all, because this is a kung fu channel, and so we gotta talk about the kung fu of it all.
Martial arts, rather.
The martial arts. The martial arts doesn't show up in this movie, to be honest with you, until the end fights. Right? Up until that, you don't see it. There's a moment where something happens where Spider-Man faces the hand, and then you go, that's Jackie Chan. That's Jackie Chan. That's his stunt team. That's them doing the damn thing. You can see it. It's so obvious. It's very, I don't even want to say wuxia. It's not wuxia. It's just very Shadow's Edge, fighting as a team, doing these things, running across each other's backs, all this stuff. It's just very, very kung fu theater. You're like, holy shit. It's freaking fantastic. So if you're wondering, because there's been a lot of talk about, oh, Jackie Chan's stunt team is in the movies, and well, if they did all the stunts, which I don't think they did, I really don't. I don't think they did. I think they had the normal stunt guys that they normally use for the other stuff. But when they got to this particular scene where Spider-Man versus the Hand, and it's maybe 12 ninjas, that was Jackie Chan's stunt team, no doubt in my mind whatsoever. And it was fan-freaking-tastic. So if you're worried, oh man, is there gonna be some kung fu in this? Like they said, yeah, at least the style is there for the way they set up the fight scene, the way they set up everything. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. You're gonna love the fight scenes. There is some stuff that tugs at your heartstrings. A couple of times. I won't say what they all are, but I will tell you that it was a moment where I could feel it. I was like, oh shit. I wasn't expecting that feeling. But I appreciated that they put it in. All I can tell you is that I can't wait for the day when Marvel, if ever, gets this property back. If Marvel ever gets Spider-Man back, we're gonna be so happy, because looking at all of the other projects that Sony has done without Marvel, Craven, Morbius, what's the one with the woman?
Madam
Web. Those are all like trash. I won't even watch them for free on TV. They're trash.
Only one I'll rewatch is the first Venom movie.
Venom, the first one. That's it. Not the other two. Right. And so when Marvel knows what to do with Spider-Man, and they did it so much justice that I just thoroughly enjoyed the movie. And again, I just decided now, I'm not going to spoil everything, that for me, it is the number one Spider-Man movie out of all the Spider-Man movies out there. What say you, sir?
Okay, so for all of the live action Spider-Man movies that we've had so far, I'm inclined to say that is probably my favorite of the solo Spider-Man films. But see, the problem is, okay, I need to refresh my memory with the Tobey Maguire films. I remember two like being really awesome. So like I remember that one being like my favorite of those three. Then Andrew Garfield, we know like his second movie wasn't as much of a hit as it could have been. It had its moments. The first one.
Wait. You're talking about the one with Electro?
Yeah.
I hated that.
Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Hated that.
The first one was cool. But once we got to the Tom Holland movies, I was hoping that they would finally right the ship with how we want Spider-Man like in film. And I could, as much as I liked the first three that came out, Homecoming and Far From Home both felt like he's still coming of age. Like he's still like he is maturing, but he's not quite Spider-Man yet.
Spider-Boy.
Yeah, you could say that. I'm torn between this one and No Way Home, because No Way Home did a lot of cool stuff I never thought I'd see. So
There's some dope stuff. Don't get me wrong. The fight with Doctor Strange, where he knocked his spirit out of him and all that. Those things are cool because it's like, damn, I never thought that I would see that ever.
Not just one of the best Spider-Man fights I've seen, one of the best superhero fights I've ever seen in a superhero movie, period.
Or like when he used math and geometry to figure out what Doctor Strange was doing. That was some cool shit, man. I was like, I ain't gonna lie, now that you brought it up, that was pretty fly. It was like, oh, he's like, wait a minute, this is I don't know what he said, but he was like, this is a
geometric spiral.
Yeah, he's like, and he figured it out. I thought that was pretty cool. Not gonna lie.
The fight on the bridge with Doc Ock, seeing how he handles him versus like how Toby handled him.
Yeah, handled
Then
him.
like seeing all three Spider-Man interact, and also the fact that they even redeemed Amazing Spider-Man 2 a little bit.
Yes,
like
they had a moment when
so
when he saved this MJ when he couldn't save his Gwen Stacy.
Right.
Yeah, it was dope.
And I know that's all in the last movie, not this one, but that one I feel like it's so good for me that I can't, like, if that one didn't exist, I would confidently say, yeah, this is my favorite.
You can't top that Hulk. That don't top that Hulk fight. No way. That is, come on, son. You know that Hulk fight. It was a 2 against 1, y'all. It was 2 against 1. I won't tell y'all what happens in the fight. It was 2 against 1. It was Punisher and Spider-Man versus Hulk. Man, you ain't seen nothing like that. You're gonna be like, I can't believe they just pulled that off. It was dope, bro.
All I'll say, because I know we don't want to spoil it too much.
Yeah.
There is a segment that is part of that fight that is.
I know what you're talking about. Like,
like you put that on you could take that and put that in a comic book. Like that was so like that one shot.
Or they took it from a comic book or something. Yeah, that was amazing. Yeah. Well, go ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you.
No, it's okay. But overall, I'd say like it is tied up there, or at least very high up there for my favorite live action Spider-Man film. Probably my favorite favorite Tom Holland Spider-Man movie where he is the solo Spider-Man in the movie. Because there's other Spider-Man movies where there's multiple on screen at once.
Yeah. What's great about this movie is he is Spider-Man in this movie. I'm frustrated by that, taking off the mask, showing everybody your face thing. I'm frustrated by it. And I'm so happy now to have movies where they like no one knew who he was. And I love that. That's what I like. Why are these guys taking their mask off every 5 minutes, showing their face? We know it's you.
Yeah.
We know. I know that's Tony Stark. Why you keep taking it off? Why? You know, I hate that too.
Yeah.
I hate the. You know, Black Panther's got it. Ant-Man's got it. Freaking Tony Stark has it. It's like, man, enough with the. Like, what happened to put it? What did she say, Siri? Hey, the fighting started. Let me take my time to put the helmet on. Yes. Yes.
I'm glad we're back to that.
Yes, I like that. So anyway, we're going to stop right here because we got to get to these Kung Fu movies. But listen, it is an absolute dope movie. It's a dope. If we're doing like on the Kung Fu channel, the kicks, it's 10 kicks for me. I absolutely loved it. It was dope. Front to start to end. I didn't get we didn't stay for the end credit scene. We're gonna look for it on YouTube later. There's not a mid credit scene and an end credit scene. There's only an end credit scene, no mid. So you got to wait until all the freaking credits run and then they'll show it. So I don't even know what it is. So we're gonna look that up. But for me, it's 10 kicks. What is it for you?
At least a 9. At least. I can't say it's perfect, but it's amazing.
Okay. Hey man, hey, that's what's great. 2 people Two father and son can sit down and watch a movie, and they both think different things. I think that's fantastic. We don't have to think alike on everything.
Well, it's not that I don't think it's really good like you. I
I know. You're just saying it's not a perfect.
Yeah, I mean, if I really nitpick, I could maybe take one or two things, but like overall, I had a blast watching it with you.
Yeah, it was fantastic. It was fantastic. So, all right, so there you go, everybody. That is our spoiler talk. We're not gonna get into it too much because, again, we don't want no. We're bleeding watchers today. So let's real quick go into the chat real quick. Bobby was running it. Bobby says, I honestly could say he is Spider-Man now. I agree. Damn it, Frank. Yep, we got back to that Savage Hulk that I like. We didn't stay for it, Bobby. So we're gonna go look for it right now, and we're also going to start our Kung Fu movies. We're gonna watch 2 movies tonight. Hope you guys can join us in the Discord. We're gonna start watching right now. The Guru says, how much do you invest in movie reviews and critics to consider seeing a movie? Zero. Even us. Don't consider. Okay, let me say it differently because I said zero. It depends on who the reviewer and the critic is. Let me say it differently. I won't say zero because that's a lie. So like the people who I think their views align with mine. Angry Joe. Me and Angry Joe, our views align. Jeremy Johns. Me and Jeremy Johns, I think our views align. Coy Jandrew from Real Rejects. I think our stuff aligns. So I would say Coy, Jeremy Johns, and Angry Joe. Those are the 3 that I listen to because I think that they think like me. I think their values align with mine. I think we see things the same. I would love to do like a round table with them. They need a black friend. That's what I think. They need a black friend. But anyway, those are the 3 that I watch. So I won't say none to Guru as far as that. It just depends on who it is. John Campia too. I think John has good takes. I like me and John less to a lesser extent. There's some things that John like that I don't like. Like I if I'm not mistaken, I think John, I want to say that John Campia really likes what's the Indian girl who's stretchy powers? Kind of like Mr. Fantastic. Yeah, Miss Marvel. I think he likes that. I did not like it. I think she's perfect as the character. I didn't like the stories. I didn't like how it was written. I definitely don't like the execution of her powers. They trying to make her powers somehow connected to Captain Marvel's in that way, like that. She could use the power, but it's like almost like an energy
based.
Nah. That's not even how it is in Token Marvel, the fighting game. It's not even like that. It's stretchy. It's not quite Mr. Fantastic, but it's sort of Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah.
And I think that's why they're trying to get away from that. They didn't want. No, it's all that character was created already. You're gonna bring it to the screen. Hey, put her in there. Maybe even have Mr. Fantastic give her some pointers or some shit. I don't know. That'll be a great scene. She's talking. Hi, I was wondering if you could tell me. Look, think and stretch it. Like let him. Yeah, that would be cool. But yeah, me and John Campia, I think we also, I would say I agree with him on most of his takes. But when it comes to other things, like, yeah, I'm more in line with Coy Jandrew, Jeremy Johns, and Angry Joe. Those are the 3 guys that I think really line up with me on movies. So to answer your question, to answer that question for you. But anyway, this was fun.
Yeah.
This was fun. We want to thank you all for being here. Apologies if we chased some of you all away. We are now going to be heading on over to the Discord. Over in the Discord, we watch kung fu movies and things and have a good time. I will be telling you all that I anticipate this weekend on Discord that we will be taking a dive into some nostalgia. And I don't mean kung fu movies, that we're going to be doing some nostalgia stuff. I think I'm going to go find like my favorite 4 episodes of Spectreman, my favorite 4 episodes of Ultraman, of Battle of the Planets, of Thundercats, of He-Man, of Centurions. And I'm just going to have a marathon of my favorite things from when I was young. And I would hope that you guys would join us for that on Discord. But for now, we're going to head over to the Discord and we are going to get started with our kung fu movies. We're going to watch Snake, Deadly Act, and Mysterious Footworks of Kung Fu. So we hope you guys will come on over and hang out with us. I am having an absolute ball being a co-host of this show and doing this with my son, and just having so much fun with you doing this stuff. And for all of you all, thank you all so much for being a part of this family. Hey, Ultra 7 was dope, bro. There's of the Ultramen, he's my second favorite. Obviously, I like the original Ultraman, but then he's my favorite, second favorite. He's absolutely all the rest of them I don't even watch. I mean, that's not true. That's not true. I watched Tiga and I watched Nexus. I watched some of them, but he's my favorite. He is my favorite. So, because to me, Ultra 7 is still a part of my youth. So I enjoyed it a lot. Put on the glasses. Anyway, thank you all so much for being here. We had a ball. If you're so inclined and you want to continue to hang out with us, please head on over to the Discord. And yes, just like my man the Guru says, don't forget to 1-inch punch that like and subscribe button. Helps with the channel. We really, really, really need it. We need it. We need it so badly. We need to get this algorithm popping so that it can recognize the value that we have. I know it's a niche channel. I know we don't talk about superheroes. We don't talk about that here because it's a kung fu channel and we want to keep it kung fu. We want to keep it martial arts oriented. So we really need more people to gravitate towards this channel. And then if we could grow it into a place that we could rely on it, that man, we got 100 people watching, then we can start talking about creating another channel where we do the Marvel stuff, the pop culture stuff, topics, the things that are happening, politics, all that stuff. We can do that over on another channel. But for now, we have to make our main channel thrive. And we cannot do that without all of you all. So please, if you can, contribute to the channel in the ways that you can. And if you can't, we totally understand. And support the channel by watching us, supporting us, talking in the chat, talking in the comments, hitting that like and subscribe button. Even go back and watch the old videos and leave comments in those. Like I said, if YouTube sees that the channel is active, it absolutely will start to send it out to more people. And we really appreciate that. But in the meantime, thank you all so much. Haswell. Oh, shout out to Haswell. Shout out to Gigi. Thank you both so much. We really appreciate it. We love you guys so much. Subscribe, like, buy some merch. Hey, check out some t-shirts. Check out our statues. I don't know if Bob is there or not. Bob can hit us up in the Discord and chat us up. But again, Haswell, I'm going to get that out to you right away. I'll start working on wrapping it and packing it up, everything tomorrow. And then Saturday, I will take it to the shippers and get to shipping to you, my good sir. So thank you again so much. You guys have a fantastic evening. We'll be back tomorrow evening, and we're going to keep the damn thing going. So appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. My name is OG Ant. This is
EK.
Hey, it's my C. It's my son, love of my life. He's riding with me. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here, man. Thank you. And hey, I'm going to see you all on the next one. And for the rest of you, see you all over in the Discord. We at